I don't think they like me because I be playing like loud ass music, loud as fuck.
I mean, I wouldn't like you neither for that. I'd be like, yo, like, bro, like, are they old?
You never lived in an efficiency before?
No.
You only live in apartments?
Yes.
Oh, my boy.
I'm not from Miami.
Right now in my apartment, the fucking walls are thin.
How thin are they?
Like, I could hear babies crying.
See, that's the worst because
Hold on, I can't. Am I hearing things or am I not? I can't tell.
I mean it's recording.
Say something, bro.
Yo.
I don't know. I'm tripping.
Nah, I hear you though.
It's recording. Everything's recording.
All right, bet.
Gucci in this bitch. Yeah, hermit. All right, so why don't we introduce ourselves? Well, you guys can because everyone knows who I am.
Okay, I'll start. My name is Jim Cruz, aka Mr. Jim Cruz Tattoos on Instagram. Also on TikTok.
Jim in the art.
Yep. Jim in the cut as well.
But you don't cut hair.
I don't. And I don't go to barbershops. Neither my girl cut my hair.
For real?
Yep.
Who are you?
Lovely. My name is Gianni. Entertainer, producer, stand-up comedian. Fucking all across the board. We're doing everything.
They haven't
Professionally, Gianni.
The viewers haven't seen you here in a while. When was the last time they saw you?
Fucking 2016, something like that. 2017, I think.
God damn.
You know what's funny? Because I interviewed you right before we went, like the day before we went to LA.
Yeah, or 2 days before, and I remember I was like, I think the first time we met in person.
Yeah, yo,
So hold on. So y'all met in person and off the bat, y'all like, yo, let's just go to LA.
nah, but you know, I actually have done that before.
Oh no, well, like the first time we chilled, because the first time we met was a youth fit, but then that was the first time we linked and we actually did something creative. And, you know what I'm saying? Work together and shit.
Nah, did we ever hang out? No, we hung out before that, I think.
On some producer shit.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I just remember walking to the FIU that day and we did 2 interviews.
No,
And
but
I was the second one.
one day I was at Dade, right? And you know Miami-Dade?
Yeah.
My boy's from Philly. So he ain't Miami. Like,
Of course, bro. I lived there for like 5 years. So
where in Miami-Dade?
on Homestead, bro.
Oh no, I mean Miami-Dade College.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
So I was at Miami-Dade College, right? And I met this dude, and we were like talking and shit. And then the next day he's like, "Yo, you want to go to Tallahassee with me and my boy? And we're gonna go to like the tailgate." And I was like, "All right." And I just went with.
What kind of shit, bro? Just randomly go in Tallahassee, like this is not Miami, bro. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, bro. Like we were driving in the car, bro was sniffing coke like while he was driving, like driving
hell no, bro.
120 miles per hour. I'm like
Big
scared
red
as
flag.
He made me use Waze, right? You know the app.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, Nick, make sure," because that thing is, I didn't want him to be like driving so crazy, right? So he's like, "Yo, Nick, make sure there's no cops." And I'm like, "All right, bet." And I kept telling him like, "Yo, there's a cop, there's a cop." So he was slow down because he was driving like crazy, man.
I mean, was it tailgate at least fun, or like did you even make it there?
Yeah, that shit was fun as fuck, bro.
I told
We
you
should do
it's
some
super
shit like
fun,
that.
though. I mean, I wouldn't out here
Minus the
because there's no Miami Dolphins fans, so it'd probably be a whack tailgate.
It was it was college football.
Oh, okay, that's
So
probably way better.
Yeah, it was and who was that? The Seminoles.
Bet. Have y'all noticed that there is no fucking Dolphins fans though?
I'm a Dolphin fan. Today I actually became a Dolphin
Are you
fan.
really?
You're a new upcoming Dolphins fan. How's that working out for you?
I just became a Dolphins fan today.
Name 2 players on the team right now.
Dan Marino.
All right, buddy.
I honestly I only know him because of the commercials.
From the commercials.
Yeah, he used to have, yo, you remember those commercials where they're like, Dan Marino?
Yeah, was it like a sub commercial or some shit?
Was it?
Quiznos?
I think it was. But there was this, I forgot, I think it was a podcast I was listening to, and it said that like you have to be like whoever your hometown is, that's who you have to be a fan of. Like that's who your team is.
Of course, yeah.
For the most
But even
part.
if you live in Miami, no one cares about football here.
That's why. What were you gonna say, Joe?
Well, I mean, some people do stick with their own. Some people represent both. You know what I'm saying? Some people end up becoming fans of the state that they do live in. But I could see how it doesn't look like there's a lot of fucking Dolphin fans.
There is not.
There's
bro.
a lot of bandwagon fans. When they're doing good, they pop out, and then when they're doing shit, they're nowhere to be found. So the real Dolphin fans, there's not a lot of them.
Next, you know, tickets are like $20.
Yeah, you probably when the season comes back and they get back on there.
This is my thing though. Like I'm a Philly fan because I'm from up there. I'm an Eagles fan, but when somebody that lives out there is a Cowboys fan, I'm like, bro, you never even been to Texas. Like, you just being a fan because you want people to hate on you because Eagles don't like the Cowboys. So you feel me? So like, you gotta kind of stick with your like home team. If you don't, then you just look like a dickhead. To be honest.
The thing is, I always was confused because I never really been into sports like that all my life. So I would always grow up and everyone hates the Dolphins here in Miami. And
Yeah.
you know, I'm thinking like, oh, I thought you were supposed to like your team, but everyone hates the Dolphins. But everyone across the world loves the Miami Heat. So it's like I was always confused about that because it's like I thought you were supposed to love where you're from, but then I would feel like a bandwagoner if I love the Heat because everyone loves the Heat.
I think with the Dolphins, they want to love them, but they just been disappointed so many fucking times. It's like, do they even want to be a fan anymore?
But
the
see,
people that stick around, you know, they get to enjoy the wins.
This is my thing. Like as an Eagles fan, like you be disappointed every damn year. Like these motherfuckers make it to the playoffs and then that's it. Sometimes. Yeah. So I get, you know, disappointment in Miami, but like even them, people still don't fucking care to be Dolphins fan here. Like I just don't feel like people in Miami care about football. Even if they did good, I still feel like they still wouldn't have fans.
Yeah. You feel like compared to other states, they're less excited about it.
Yeah. Spanish people don't like football.
Closer to the mic.
My bad.
Or you could pull the mic to you.
Yeah.
I'm just looking on here. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you can see the sound. I can't.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, but yeah, you guys are good. But what you saying?
All right, perfect.
Oh wait, you have ever seen that movie, Invincible?
Yeah, with the that's really how Eagles fans be and shit.
For real?
Yeah, it's spot on.
You seen it? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they like make fun of that.
I love that show. Yeah.
You watch it, Joe?
I watched it a few times. The old dude's funny as fuck.
That shit funny as hell.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, Danny DeVito. There you go.
I mean,
I've never seen that movie, to be honest. I only seen them make fun of it.
so like I guess back in the day they used to just have tryouts where they would just have random ass dudes come in and try out for the Eagles, and that's how they.
You used to play football, didn't you?
I did in high school and I regret it. I wish I never played, bro.
Why?
Cause everything hurts now.
For real?
All my bones be hurting and shit for no reason.
Real quick, since we're on this topic, right? I was talking to my boy yesterday about how like sometimes moms don't want their kids to play football because they're like, I don't want them to get hurt.
They shouldn't.
But like the thing is like, doesn't that make their kid a pussy?
There's other ways to toughen up your kids, but fucking brain damage isn't it?
What were you gonna say, Joe?
No, yeah, I agree. CTEs are not.
It's not cool, bro.
Nah, because the thing is, like, my mom, I don't want to be talking shit, but my mom always was like, oh, I don't want my kid playing football. But I feel like it would have been fun if I was playing football. I like football.
I think you would have done great too, bro. You look like you should be in the NFL.
But that's what everyone tells me. I used to play football in like elementary school, and I would hurt everyone.
I could see Nick just like hitting dudes for no fucking reason.
He's lying. He's not 13.
What was that? Bad News Bears. You ever seen that movie?
Nah, I haven't seen it. I don't think.
And he's like, they hired like this You ever seen it?
Yeah, I seen parts of it. I don't remember that shit.
Well, he's like, they hired this This is like kids playing baseball, and they like hired this Puerto Rican guy. He's like 30 years old, and then it says like he gives the coach a paper, and it says I'm 12, and it has like a $20 bill in it.
Hell no. Bro, crazy enough that we're talking about this today. I just seen it on Instagram. There was a coach that she just got fired for subbing in for her teenage basketball team. So it's a game with like 14-year-old, 15-year-old girls, and there's a fucking full-grown adult coach that subbed in one of the sick players, and she impersonated the player.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah.
I hope they lost still. I hope they really fucking lost.
It's crazy. There's clips of this bitch is like doing layups and dunking on fucking 13
wow.
girls.
Yo, what gender do you guys think Brittany Griner is?
A female, I think. I don't know her.
Whatever she identifies as.
There you go. Good answer, bro.
What? Is it like a conspiracy that she's like not a woman?
I saw that shit, but like people just be bored, bro. Like
No, but you seen her talk though?
Yeah, you ever seen somebody on testosterone?
Bro, I think
Their voice get deep as hell.
Bro, her voice is deeper than all of ours combined, dog.
I mean,
This topic reminds me of like the young Ma pregnant. Breaking news.
yo, was she really?
Nah, she was.
Oh, because I saw the video and it really looked like her. She was driving this little scooter on the supermarket, and I was like, yo, that's wild. She really pregnant.
Is that new?
Yeah, they say Young and May was pregnant and shit.
What do you guys think about Christian Rock and Blueface being pregnant?
I don't, bro. She's nuts, bro. She's so nuts.
Did you guys watch No Jumper? Like their interview, like when she got kicked
With them?
out?
Yeah, she started bugging
crying
out.
and shit. She started grabbing his face,
Yeah.
all type of shit. I don't know.
Bro, she just like, I feel like she let fame just get to her way too bad, to the point where like he don't even want to deal with her shit no more.
Can you guys see yourselves in a relationship like that?
Fuck no.
Listen, we live in an age where people think that toxic shit is cute. Deal with that for like 2-3 years and see if you have the same answer.
You know
Bro,
what?
I'll do that shit for a fucking week and I'll be like, yo, fuck this. You need to get the
Exactly.
fuck out, bro. Like,
You know, all the girls that I ever deal with, they're always like super chill, right? Like they're always on some chilling shit. Cause I'm on some chilling shit, right?
right. You're bringing what you are. You know, you attract what you are.
But I always think of like, cause people look on the outside into relationships and they see like these abusive relations. I don't know if you guys ever been in like abusive relationships, but they look on the outside into these like Blueface type of relationships where they're like fighting and shit. But it's like, I feel like if you're the type of nigga who just be fighting in general, I feel like you're gonna attract a bitch who wants to, not like who wants to fight you.
You know, match your energy. The aggression.
Like, how you gonna be some dudes that goes out on the weekends to fight and then your girl collect stones and sage and shit like that? Like,
Exactly.
it don't match, bro. It's not gonna happen.
You're gonna attract a girl who's gonna try you all the fucking time.
So that's what his problem is. He was always all tough and shit, and then she wasn't even like that. So she tried to match his energy, and now he can't even match her energy. Now he's trying to chill and like be laid back and shit, and like, you know.
But I feel like he's like the most chillingest nigga ever.
He's chill now, but before he fucking was, then he beat up her dad like a few months ago. Like,
knocked her dad out.
you feel me? Like,
Bro, did you guys listen to that new song, the Dear Rock?
who sings
I
that?
posted on my story.
Who sings that?
Blueface and Chris.
I don't listen to no Blueface music, bro. I don't condone those type of relationships, bro.
Bro, all right, so basically in that song, I'm gonna show you guys after, but he's like basically like, oh, I'm sorry, I had to do that to your dad and shit.
Can you imagine you rapping about beating up your girlfriend dad?
Can you imagine having to beat up your girlfriend's dad?
Right. I couldn't, bro. Like, that's just some reckless shit.
What are the topic? Nah, I just be feeling like
Punching dads. Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like if every relationship started with like the first day you meet the dad, y'all gotta like slap box or something. And if you win, like, you know, you don't get no shit from the dad. But if you lose, then the dad get to treat you however he want.
All right,
That's
look,
fair.
It's fair, right?
so as like if you guys were dads, right, and your daughters come with their mans, like, are you gonna press them, or are you gonna just see like, oh, let me just see what this dude is about? Because I feel like sometimes dads, they want to press.
I've been pressed by dads, bro, and that shit's not cool. Like,
For real?
it's a weird ass situation where you just want to be like, bro, like, I can't even want to like fuck with you no more because you're that weird.
For real?
Yeah, I've been there, bro. How do I say this without giving out too much information? I dated some girl, and her dad was close to me, and that nigga was just weird, bro. Like, he would just say the weirdest shit to me, and I'm like, yo, like, I don't know if I can fuck with you no more, yo, like. So to answer your question, no, I will not be grilling no dude that date my daughter.
Where are you gonna say, Gio?
I feel like, and I'm not a fucking parent, but at a certain point in my life when I am, I think it's a parent's duty to raise their kid to a certain standard, so that way when they are on their own and they're making their own decisions, they make the right ones.
Yeah, you do have experience with that.
Preach.
I forget.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I'm not gonna put your business out, but I'm just it's like coming to me now, like, oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I feel like if you have a kid, you should you should fucking make sure you raise them right, so you don't have to worry about who they bring home. You can just trust it.
No facts. Yo, what was one of your topics was about Gunna, right?
Oh yeah, Gunna, Boston Richie. are we gonna still listen to them? Well, after 6ix9ine, do you guys feel like hip hop culture is taking a shift, and do you feel like this is gonna be something that's acceptable in the future within hip hop?
Gonna fire.
I feel that people are gonna keep listening to this shit, just like they did with 6ix9ine. It's not gonna be as popular, but then it's gonna take another rapper to start snitching too. And it's just gonna be a chain reaction of a bunch of snitches.
I think Gunna and 6ix9ine are a different situation though, because no one like all the rappers didn't like 6ix9ine. All the rappers like Gunna, so it's like a different, you know.
It is different. I mean, 6ix9ine had like nothing to lose, but Gunna had everything to lose.
It is funny though, if you notice how many people were quiet when it was a very similar situation. A lot of people that were talking shit about the 6ix9ine situation, they didn't say the same thing about Gunna. But I think things need to clear up a little bit more.
But I think that people were more happy that 6ix9ine snitched. They were more disappointed that Gunna snitched because they're like, oh,
because 6ix9ine, they never associated him really with the streets. Gunna, they felt like it was, you know, one of their own, like, as part of the culture. That he was the person really doing the shit from Atlanta. Him and Lil Baby, they've had a big fucking.
But as a fellow Hispanic, you guys are both Hispanic, so he's part of your guys' culture, right? So
keep going, bro. I want to see where this is leading.
Because you guys are all Hispanic. Like, yeah, he's Mexican, but as like Gunna is not Hispanic, so like why would it like really like kind of matter how you guys feel about Gunna, in a sense that it's like, I don't know.
You feel like we should have more of an opinion on 6ix9ine? Is what you're saying?
I feel like you guys should be more sympathetic, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to.
I don't think it has anything to do with. I don't think it has anything to do with culture or color. It has more to do with. Well, not to say it doesn't have to do with culture. I don't think it has to do with color, but culture and in general, when the hip hop has been based around a number of things that's been very solid, which is no snitching. You know, be quiet about it, doing all your shit. Everything is changing now. You see the rappers, they're coming out and they're talking about the shit they're doing, for one, and then for two, they're going to court and they're telling the truth, and then they're coming out and the fans still respect them. So it's interesting to look at the way that hip hop is shaping its future now, because certain things that weren't acceptable in the 90s and the 2000s are acceptable now. And it's just like, how important is the streets when it comes to influencing the culture, or is it just all a commercial scheme and they're going to keep pumping and generating millions of streams from Gunna's music anyway?
Well, how do you guys feel about snitching in general? Like, what are your guys' opinions on snitching?
If you're put in a situation how, let's say 6ix9ine was, where his baby mom was getting fucked by his crew, and his whole crew was just doing him dirty, and they were plotting on him, and I think he got kidnapped at one point. It might have been real or fake. The video looked fake as fuck. But if you get put in that situation, and these dudes not even your boys no more, they never even been your boy, they just start being cool with you because of the clout, then, you know, fuck him. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, 6ix9ine's out somewhere, in fucking in Naples or some shit, right, driving Lamborghinis and shit, and still doing big. So, you know, power to him, right? At least he's not in jail.
What about you, Joe? How do you feel about snitching?
I think you get your lawyer and you stay quiet, and whatever happens, happens.
That reminds me of those memes. It's like, oh yeah, and you know, like the 6ix9ine in the court, and he's like, you know, you ever seen how like?
No, I feel like I don't know. Snitching is. I personally don't condone it, but it's not because like, oh, I'm so tough. It's just like you're really gonna give the government a rite of passage to put someone else away for that long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you both could stay quiet and both get away with it. Why would you just do something like that to someone for the quick, you know, instant? There's a lot of people who stayed quiet. They look at Boosie, he beat fucking 5 murder cases.
But sometimes the police come with tactics of like, oh yeah,
They
your
do.
boy already.
And people fold nowadays. People not built like Boosie no more, bro. People build like
Boosie-
6ix9ine.
Boosie different nigga.
He different, bro. Like, he different as hell. Like, he just be saying the wildest shit on Instagram. He don't care. And for some reason, his shit don't get fucking put down or nothing.
I don't know who's.
He's a
What?
wild man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
remember
What,
was it Dwayne Wade, the whole Dwayne Wade situation. I remember getting on Instagram that, don't cut his dick off, man. He's just a kid, man. He can find somebody he love at 12 years old or anything. But I'm like, bro, this guy is
He don't
wild.
care, bro. He don't give a
That's
shit.
it. And then Mike Tyson pressed him for it on a fucking podcast like a year later.
But see, here's my other thing back to that topic. So like someone like Gunna, they rap about like loyalty to their group and all this other shit and to their brothers and all this shit, and then go on and do some like fuck shit like that. That like I don't give a fuck about. But like 6ix9ine has always been a joke. Off the bat, he was a joke. So it's like if Miley Cyrus snitched on somebody, would you be mad?
All right, but
Because she's a pop star. That's what 6ix9ine was, a pop star, bro.
so look, all right, so that reminds me of when we used to be at the tattoo shop together, right?
Right.
So the nigga that starts with a J, he bruh, because that's when I started realizing how smart 6ix9ine is, right? Because all these niggas talking so much shit about him, that nigga would always, because you remember how we had the TV and you could just put whatever you want.
Yeah, yeah.
He would always put like, he's like, oh, look how stupid 6ix9ine is, and he would play his song. I'm like, nigga, is he so stupid? Why are you playing his song?
Right. Why are you playing this shit over and over again? Like,
He would. I'm gonna show you how stupid he is. It's like that's what he wanted, bro.
like you hear this shit, bro? Let me replay that shit real quick. Show you how stupid this man is.
Let me keep refreshing.
Share that shit. Share that shit with all your boys, bro.
Run that shit back, bro.
Send that shit to everybody. See, so
I
they can
can't
all
believe
see.
this fucking clown. Let me see it.
Shit, I'm gonna get tickets to his concert just so I can see how dumb that motherfucker look. He's like, all right.
I'm gonna buy all his merch. I'm like, look at this stupid
Look at
nigga.
this dumbass shirt I got, bro.
But that's when I said, like, it's honestly that nigga was the reason why I realized, oh, 6ix9ine is actually smart. That's how he's getting all these plays and stuff.
Bro,
because-
he was just playing a character the whole time, bro. Like
Yeah.
people think that he was trying to be hard, he was trying to be from the street. Like, no, bro, it was a character that he played. Yeah, it looked like it was really deep and like all this shit, but no, bro, like, and everyone around it that thought he was being for real, they dumb as hell because he wasn't, bro. Like, have y'all seen him before he got famous and shit?
yeah,
Like, he looked like he was just like I don't know, like he did fucking.
it was just like
He used to be a Crip before he became a Blood.
You see
real?
that?
Yeah.
That should be the first like red flag where you'd be like,
Straight
oh
up.
yeah, like yo, maybe he's not serious.
let me ask you guys. Do you think Charleston White is the new Boosie?
I think he's cut from the same fabric as Boosie. I'll say that much.
They
He a wild guy, bro.
What?
He a wild guy.
You
Yeah.
all right? What do you guys? All right. So what are your guys' opinions on Charleston White? You'll go first since you went there first last time.
I think he says a lot of outlandish shit, and it could be it. He says it for fun, you know what I'm saying, for jokes and shit. A lot of people take it serious. Same thing with Andrew Tate. It's like a lot of things. How do I put this? People put a lot of emphasis on what they say because they feel like it's a certain extremism to it that would promote certain things that are negative. But they're really just having fun with it. If you really listen to any of their long form, and not even saying them like including Andrew Tate, just bringing it back to Charleston White. If you listen to any of his long form content, he does spit some real game in his shit, and he does have a certain amount of respect for he where he comes from is a place of he wants to change things for the better. I don't think he has a negative intention, but how he comes off to some people is disrespect. That's all I gotta say.
I don't really have an opinion on him. I haven't really listened enough to know anything. All I know about him is like the 30 seconds TikToks that I be seeing on all the wild shit he be saying. So that's all I have to base off him. So I'm not gonna really say anything.
But I think I sent both of you guys the meme of like King Von, and it's like King Von, he like asked God like, "Yo, can I come to heaven?" And then God is like, "You can't come here, little bro."
Damn, that's fucked up.
And then he sends him to hell, and there's like XXX, Lil Peep, Biggie, and like all the rappers, and it's like, and everyone in the comments is like, "Oh, like y'all crazy as fuck thinking Von's gonna go to heaven with 20 bodies."
For real. Yo, like, you know what would be wild? Like, people be like idolizing like rappers that do the wildest shit and have the wildest history.
It's crazy.
And it's like,
King
bro,
Von, he's
what?
like a famous serial killer. Like that's
Right?
right. He's a popular serial killer.
Like, how
who
wild
got
is
away
that?
with it on rap records. And if you watch a lot of those shit, he's really trolling. Like when they ask him, "Oh, how do you feel about FBG Doug dying?" He's like, "I couldn't even sleep that night." And he puts his phone up, and you can hear him and his homeboy laughing in the background. I'm like, bro, this guy's a demon.
Bro, yeah,
He's a troll. He
They're
was a troll.
built
He didn't give a
different, bro.
fuck,
Like another thing that people forget about for me is like Jay-Z used to sell crack and also like shot his brother, and then like
On purpose?
yeah, on purpose. I think it was for like money or some shit like that.
His brother?
Yeah, like how wild is that, bro? And people be like, oh man, like that's like a family name. Like, I mean, you feel me? No one's gonna ever think no shit like that.
You think Charleston White, I mean, not King Von, whatever, had that that kind of family name like Jay-Z.
I feel like if
that
he
would-
would have lived long enough, he would have his own show on ABC Family. That's really how it is. Like rappers, when they live too long, they just end up like being just nice people that no one really care about their history no more and shit.
I was gonna say something super fucked up. We do, but let's not do that.
Think about it's like that cold line where he said Lil Pump in 5 years you gonna be on Love and Hip Hop.
That's
where a
how
lot
they
of
be,
them
bro.
gonna end up.
Yeah, they end up
A
on
lot of them.
some wild shit like that.
Yeah. Especially when the money starts running dry and they
Fuck
throw
yeah.
them that contract, 200,000. You come do a season with us, they taking that shit.
Like, I'm just remembering because he used to hate on not like you used to clown on me because I used to listen to all the new shit and you'd be like, oh, what would you call me, young boy? Oh, NBA Nick.
I used to just call you NBA Youngboy. I mean, I'm surprised that he sticked around, but any other
so-
rapper that you used to listen to back then is definitely not around no more.
Lil Yachty's around.
Did you used to listen to Lil Yachty?
I love Lil Yachty.
I thought you were a Lil Pump fan.
How you feel about the new
I like-
album?
Lil Yachty? Nah, I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard it neither, but I had a
My
coworker
favorite
of mine
pass me Modelo.
just told me that was really good.
Thank you, sir.
Nah, Yachty, honestly, bro, you want one too?
No, I'm good, bro. That shit makes me gassy, bro. I've been
Better
burping
not
this
be
whole
farting.
fucking time. That's why I don't drink beer, bro.
What is it, guys? Well, what were we talking about? I forget. Everything is too much.
Oh, all the shit rappers you used to listen to?
Oh, no, no.
Tattoo shop?
Lil Yachty, he's actually hard as fuck now because he be on the Detroit, on them Detroit niggas like Rio, Mike. You fuck with
Yeah,
him?
that's like takeover music.
Yeah, like he's like Poland.
Let me hear that one more time. That sounded just like it, bro. Who got the best Lil Yachty impression?
took the horn.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Bro, he funny as hell, bro.
See,
Yo, I seen this video of him and Drake leaving a store the other day, and they were all shopping and shit. And I see everybody like security guard walk out with like 6 bags on each hand. Lil Yachty walk out with 6 bags, and then Drake just walk out with like nothing in his hand. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, was he like, yo, Lil Yachty, carry these bags out for me?
bro, I love Lil Yachty, but I think I'm not gonna say that.
What?
I think he's trying to like take Drake's spot.
I don't think so.
I think.
I feel like Drake is gonna be immortal.
Listen, I think Drake doesn't fuck with people that he feels like will take his spot.
Nah, he'll
Think
never.
so?
Yeah, I think that's why he does fuck with Yachty, because he knows that he doesn't have a chance.
he killed XXX?
Duh. I was right about to say that shit.
Duh.
Why would he do that? I mean,
Listen, you gotta understand how the culture works. Like, Drake has been untouchable for so long, and I feel like that's the most vulnerable he's ever felt in his career.
Yeah,
from X.
cause he had he had every rapper trying to look like him out here in Miami, bro.
I honestly feel like Lil Pump was more influential than X to take Drake's spot.
I'm
No
gonna
shot.
I'm gonna take that advice. I'm gonna take that from you because you obviously know more than I do about this. But I
Bro,
don't
Lil
think so.
Pump has a song with 1 billion views. X doesn't. Drake has
because he
billions.
died.
Yeah, but you
Nah.
can't. So I feel like the internet translates differently to real life, and what I mean by that is I feel like X might have had more of a cultural impact in real life than Lil Pump did in real life. I think Lil Pump's cultural his impact was more sonically for a couple of months. Everybody was doing the Gucci Gang and all that type of shit, but it fell off pretty quick.
All right.
I feel like X was actually evolving his sound at the same time.
Yeah.
So like, Gio, you know what it is? It's because Lil Pump reflected the culture and X created the culture, right? But the thing is like when you create a culture, you only have so much. It's like a wave, right? It's like It's like when you're going to the ocean, you push the wave, but it's like eventually you got to leave the beach. But then when you reflect the culture, the waves are gonna keep coming and going and coming and going. That's why Lil Pump is still here.
Who listens to Lil Pump?
2022.
Y'all seen that video of Lil Pump in Japan? And then he mad as hell that no one knows who he is. It's like, bro, what?
I think it's because of Lil Pump appeals to niggas like me.
Duh.
Because niggas-
It's nice, but
Nick's his only fan.
That's why he has an OnlyFans. What are you gonna say, Gio? About me?
I forgot. No, it was about Lil Pump.
Nah, because I know you guys don't fuck with Lil Pump.
I mean,
Bro, he had a funny clip. That's what it was. I was thinking about my bad, bro. He was like, I just left the airport, and some bitch is gonna walk up to me and say, "Oye, tú tienes WhatsApp?" He's like, "Bitch, I got face tattoos. They look like I got some what's up." And I was dying, bro. That was my favorite video for like 2 months.
No, my favorite video, Lil Pump ever, was like you're going 20 miles and 70, nigga.
Duh, 70. Yeah, that shit's funny, bro.
Yo, Gio, I don't want to bring attention to this, but can you say the N word? Like,
bro, why you putting this man
All
in
right,
this position?
no, because I
No.
mean, I talk about this with people who care to talk about it.
I'm gonna go on the record. I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever you want, bro. I don't care.
Appreciate it.
But I didn't know if you felt comfortable saying on camera.
How I feel about it is I grew up in South Florida. If you grew up here, you know how it is. The Chicos and the black kids, we get along and we talk shit with each other. And you feel me? That's just how it goes. Same thing with New York. Some places are different. You might say the N-word in Detroit or fucking Chicago, and they might whoop your ass because it's a whole different set of rules. But where I am right now, I respect people in a global sense, but at the same time, I'm not gonna change nothing or change my character or how I came up or how I grew up or anything. I respect platforms, and I will go as far as to say that I will respect your platform if that's what you choose. But I really don't give a fuck, bro. Cancel culture, all that type of shit. I'm here to be me.
Nah, cause on my comments, I
Real
do have
shit,
people.
bro. Real shit.
I do have sometimes people be like, "Yo, he let that white boy say the N word." Yo, there was this one.
I'm half Cuban, half Nicaraguan. I got fucking
Yeah, you're from Miami, bro. You can say N word, bro.
slavery and all that shit. You want to get deep into
Nick,
it.
Nick is about to give you a laminated card that says you can say the N-word.
Like
Sign Nick.
Like Gideon. You ever seen Gideon?
Who?
Gideon.
It sounds familiar, but
Gideon. I know Gio watches
YouTuber.
No, I haven't.
He goes to Best Buy and he's like, free the nipple.
Wait, that's not the dude who got like a bunch of people in the Best Buy to do. Oh, I did see that shit. That's
I think I said you that.
You might have, bro. Nick sends me every video that he can on TikTok. And, like, I spend the first like 5 or 10 minutes of my morning just reviewing Nick's. I'm like, what the fuck? Nick sent me this time, man. What the fuck?
I always send, like I told you guys what I send you.
Yeah, you be sending some wild shit sometimes. Like, I can even make
send so much shit to the same person. You have to debate whether to send another, if it's worth sending it because you don't know if they're gonna see it or not.
No, I feel like sometimes they get annoying to you guys.
No, you don't, bro. I mean, sometimes I'm just gonna ignore them straight up, and then like maybe like 2-3 weeks later, I'll text you back. Like, oh, that was funny, bro.
You know what it is? It's because of the algorithm, bro. The algorithm shows me the same fucking shit all the time, so I'm just like, oh, let me send this to Jen.
Yo, my theory is that the algorithm is trying like fuck over every dude.
Said, oh, why?
Because, bro, like I feel like everyone's algorithm, like if you're a guy, it just be the same shit. Like they just want you to see like big butts and big titties, and it's like, bro,
it's so funny that you brought that up. I wrote a fucking note yesterday. I'm gonna sound like a complete pseudoscience nerd right now.
I really feel like that's what TikTok wants you. Like they just want you to be like on that shit.
Maybe you're TikTok, bro. I be seeing like those little fucking those Indonesian guys building houses. And
I also see those. You feel me?
You wake up at 3 a.m. All right, look, check this out. Like I said, I'm gonna sound like a fucking nerd, but this is a note for myself. I just want y'all to, hear what I said and maybe elaborate on it. Instagram is seductive in its ability to emulate the anticipation we get from sex and porn by creating a profile of the user and establishing an algorithm based on every second spent on every topic and organizing them in a way in which the brain anticipates every scroll. Each post boosts or decreases dopamine levels in accordance to your behavior and establishes a perfect balance to keep you hooked in a teasing style method akin to the neurotic complex that stimulates our brain during sex. Even more disturbing is the algorithm's ability to attach itself to our last thought and tell the direction of our next thought, which would appear to be the first sign of symbiosis between man and machine. Beware.
Deep. That's real deep, and I agree with that 100%, bro. It's fucked up, but
so social media is not just all fun and games.
It's not at all, bro.
Nah, we're having fun stuff. But yeah, that's it. Instagram, TikTok, all that shit. It's
that's just the devil.
All right. Well, why wasn't people
like,
saying that during MySpace and Tumblr?
Because MySpace was fucking pure and
Was it
clean.
really?
Hell yeah, it was, bro.
Bro, I didn't get a MySpace till I was 13, and I was hooked on that shit.
Your childhood
MySpace
sucked.
was the shit.
Your childhood sucked bad, bro. I'm sorry to hear that.
Or me and my sister, me and my brother, we'd sign into my sister's fucking MySpace. We'd put stupid songs and shit. We'd add random people, put comments like, "I just took the best shit of my life," and she'd wake up the next day so upset, bro. Her Facebook,
Bro,
friends,
MySpace
her
is so
friends.
good.
But MySpace is no different than Instagram.
It was
No,
cooler,
man,
bro.
it
You
was
could
way
put fucking
cooler.
music. You could have a cursor with
But
a
like,
little
in a
designs
sense,
on it and shit.
You could show people your top 10 favorite friends, bro,
yeah, but
And
it's like,
playlist.
and playlists.
but it's still the internet. And the thing is like, all right, so MySpace is like apparently good because if you ever heard, I don't know if you guys ever heard this, but a lot of times people come out coding because they're like, oh, I used to like fuck around with the MySpace layouts and all that.
It showed you something, so yeah, it was useful.
But it's the same thing as Instagram.
Answer me this, Nick. Oh,
I gotta go there.
what's wrong with you, bro? What the fuck?
I just gotta try my.
Are you good, bro? All right. Answer me this: if you think that Instagram is so much better, couldn't you have a background of SpongeBob dressed as a blood with a gun on Instagram?
On my story.
Glitter in.
Glitter.
On my, you guys see the movies I be posting?
Yeah. But story's not the same, all right?
It kind of is.
MySpace was way better, bro.
What about Facebook?
Facebook is so your family can track what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't always like
And
that.
they can judge you.
Facebook's where you go on every couple of weeks to see if any of your old relatives hit you up.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember when my mom used to take my Facebook away, like she took my computer away, and I would feel like I was dying, bro, because I couldn't go on Facebook.
I mean, Facebook was way better
Facebook
back then.
games, bro. Facebook games were the shit.
Farmville?
Yeah, Farmville. Come on now.
I never got into
Bro,
it. Thank
Ninja
God,
Warrior.
bro. Never got into no damn game on Facebook, bro.
You never played Farmville?
Nope.
Your child was sick.
My child was way better, bro. I got a MySpace when it first came out. You had to wait till you're 13. That shit was probably over by the time he got on there.
Nah, I used to play RuneScape. That was like the MySpace before.
This was like the beginning of fucking online gaming.
Bro, did you ever play RuneScape?
I didn't. My brother did a little.
One of my boys did, and he sold his account for like hella money. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, bro. People sell items on there for hundreds of dollars. That
Wow.
shit's
People make
insane.
money. You can make money off of that.
Yeah.
That's what the whole crypto thing's about now. Is like,
NFTs.
yeah, NFTs and crypto. All that shit is just ownership of digital items. And when everybody lives in the metaverse in 30 fucking years,
Yo.
that's how we're gonna own things.
Yo, you're into NFTs, right?
Yeah, I still dabble with crypto, NFTs, all that shit.
No,
I'm still
it's
interested.
It reminds me. I remember Simon was into NFTs real heavy. No, it's good. I'm not saying that you're Simon. It doesn't remind me because I remember
By the
he
way,
was.
Simon, I don't know who you are. They've said that I reminded you of them like 3 times. Apologize, but
You,
I'm a
you,
pretty
you
cool
resemble
dude,
him
so-
a little bit, but that's about it.
It's just the glasses.
He's- Y'all both cool guys, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
Appreciate it.
Simon was one of my first.
Momo.
You remember the snake video? I don't know if you've ever seen it. Oh, the when I went around asking like, "Oh, how big is my snake?"
Oh yeah, on TikTok.
Yeah.
Was Simon in that video or something?
He was filming it.
Oh,
That was his snake.
Bro, like, so when we were at this tattoo shop together, like, I'd be like, damn, where the fuck is Nick at, bro? Where the fuck Simon at? Man, these motherfuckers be out having a photo shoot and shit. I'm like, bro, like,
Nah, I used to go with D.
we got shit to do, bro. Why y'all having a photo shoot? Like,
Bro, you know what's crazy? I be looking back at those days, and that's when I used to have the most likes on my pictures, and now I get like 40 likes, and I have like 17,000 followers, bro. You know how
damn,
bad
bro.
that looks?
That's really bad. If you're, that shit
Buying
look,
followers there, buddy.
Nah.
What's going on?
all Nick's followers are from Russia. That's why.
No, they're from
They're all
India.
fucking bot farms.
Yo. All right, so I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna air myself. I think I drank too many because I'm about to say this story. But I want to tell you guys what time I made this fake account, right, on Facebook. I'm not gonna say what it was, but I just used a girl's picture, right?
Oh shit.
And bro, I got like 50,000 followers like in one day, dog.
God damn, bro.
And it was all these Indian niggas, and that shit was so annoying, bro, because it just.
baby.
Oh God, that's every day.
Very
Do
sexy.
you want me to change your life?
Bro, I could have made so much bread if I knew about like how to do that shit. Because I was just trying to spread my music. I didn't care about scamming
Thinking
nothing.
the Soldier Boy method.
Bro, you could have made so much money, bro.
Bro, you don't understand. Like I was like my phone was nonstop, dog. Like being a girl is different. Like being a beautiful woman is different, dog. Like this girl.
You're right. You're right.
And it's like it's not even like I use the girl's name. I just use like I just use her pictures, bro. I got like 50, like it was like 46,000.
All you need is just like a profile with the same pics of the girl, obviously, and a good PayPal account. You feel me?
Yeah.
Having to send you the money through there and shit, and that's it.
Bro, you know how
Bro.
many fucking accounts follow me now that are like actual people I know, or they're trying to emulate actual people I know, and it's just someone who grabbed a bunch of screenshots from
Bro,
a female
like-
that I know.
Bro, it's like every other day.
Oh, I just opened the OnlyFans. Come subscribe. And it's like, hey, people like,
It's like
When in
those,
reality is some dude.
yeah, some fucking 46-year-old.
And then you see the real- and then you see the real girl. She's like, "Oh, report this page. It's not me."
It's not me. Yeah.
You liar. That's you too.
No, but that like I would always wake up like, "Oh, I got a new follower," and it's like, "Oh wait, I thought she already follows me," and it's like that fake page.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, people be doing that shit now, bro.
I feel like you can make a lot of money like that on OnlyFans. I don't want to give out the methods.
Methods for sale.
I think I've told you.
Nick has a book on how to trick men from Europe and the Middle East.
Bro, you want to know something funny?
This is the next Andrew Tate.
I honestly, I tricked. Oh, I didn't do nothing, right? But
It's not gonna be a good story.
What wild shit is you about to say?
nah, but that girl, I actually did make an Instagram. Like this was when I was in like high school, right? I was just fucking around, and I made this nigga judging me.
I mean, I'm ready for you. I'm ready to see what the fuck you about to say because I know you about to see some wild shit. Like,
I know. This is some shit we should talk about with off camera.
like I feel like
You not want to finish this story?
somebody dad out there definitely got scammed by Nick.
Nah,
bro.
your favorite rapper. Nah, cause I was just like I said, I was only promoting my music. That's it. I was promoting the chicken tender sub. So
Nick's like,
go down by
this is how it went. Nick was like, yeah, I'm a very hot girl. Also, my favorite singer is Nick Torius and his new song Chicken Tender Sub. Check it out on YouTube.
Nah, but the guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was like, oh, like he DM'd me and he was like, oh, I'm trying to get to know you. I'm like, oh, check out my friend's music and I'll DM you more. And he's like, all right, where you from and shit.
Dude's like, this all it takes. All right, cool. I check it out.
That's fucking hilarious.
I was a fan of him too. Well, I wasn't the biggest fan of him. I met him.
Oh, this is actually like a rapper. That you catfished.
Yeah.
So you catfish a famous rapper, and you tricked him into listening to your song. That's pretty low, Nick.
I mean, I was legit, so it's all right. I just think it's funny that I met him.
I bet it was Drake. I bet it was Drake.
I wish. I feel like Drake would be easy because
Drake would have like. I feel like with Drake, you just have to like, you just say hey, and that's it on a DM, and it could be one of those real fake ass pages, like the one with like a weird link to it and shit. And I feel he'll fall right into that shit.
Send the black heart and shit. Oh, yo.
How hard do you think it is for like what is the probability of someone being a Eskimo brother with Drake?
What's that?
Yes, please define that.
You guys don't know what Eskimo Bros is?
Nah, is that like a blood pact
No,
or some shit?
it sounds dirty.
It's like when you fuck the same girl as a dude.
Oh, I feel like every artist in the industry are Eskimo brothers. Then
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
What is the probability of like
think
being an Eskimo bro?
That ends up being the game for a lot of rappers. Like, what hoes can I get that other rappers don't have
Yeah.
or that they don't know about yet?
You think that's why they pass around the same girls?
There's a song
some
by The
girls that get
Game.
passed, but
remember that song by The Game back in the day where he names like every girl that he tripped and shit that was in the industry.
Oh yeah, chip means. Well, you're from Philly too, so,
Yeah.
so you know what that means.
you hit like the females that you hit.
I remember this thing used to tell me that chip. I'm like, what you mean chip?
I used to confuse the shit out of Nick with my Philly accents,
His lingo.
my lingo.
But what were you saying about who? What was the artist that he said?
That might be Eskimo brothers.
No, you were saying about an artist. I forgot who it was. Before when you said chip.
Oh,
next
the
topic.
game made
Oh,
that song
yeah.
back in the day where he just named like every girl in the industry, and back then like it was only like certain amount of girls that were famous. You feel me? So they were all like just running through it.
It wasn't just Brittany Renner.
Well, now definitely her. She's whoever's come across her are definitely Eskimo brothers. You think there's like a group chat where they just like hit each other up like, yo, where's Brittany gonna be this weekend? Like,
I think that's what her and Lori Harvey.
is that another like Brittany Griner type?
No, she was Future's, like she was like dating Future and stuff, but she dated a bunch of other like rappers.
Like
Wow.
China.
Yo, y'all seen that girl that was like, she was fucking around with all these rappers and then she got AIDS and now she's like dying.
No,
Bro, it's not funny. I'm trying to be serious.
you said it's so funny.
Like I was trying, like I toned it down a little bit just so y'all can see how serious I am. But yeah, bro, like I think she fucked around with like Chris Brown and like all these other rappers, and then all of a sudden she's like posted something. She's like, yeah, I messed with this guy and this guy and this guy, and I also have AIDS now. And she's like, she shows pictures of her like on the bed, like dying and shit, bro.
Bro, one of the artists
Yeah, it's fucked up,
at the tattoo shop that we used to work at, I'm Eskimo brothers with him, and he told me like, oh, I have HIV. And then I didn't remember that, but I smashed the same girl to him. And then
I know exactly what you're talking about now. It took me like 2 seconds.
Then
to
he told you that
realize
shit too.
I think everybody knew. But then again, he was Eskimo brothers with like every other artist in that shop.
Now you really think he had HIV though?
No, bro. He was just fucking with you, bro. He that man was the most sarcastic man ever.
Yo, have you ever been poked?
What?
Have you been poked by a needle?
Oh, see, I had to question that because you just came out with talking about Eskimo brothers. I'm like, yo, where's Nick going with this poke shit, bro? Yeah, I actually have been poked. I've been poked with tattoo needles.
How long ago?
Like 2-3 years ago.
Were you scared?
Fuck yeah, I was scared, bro.
Did you go to the doctor?
I mean, yeah. Oh, like you. Yo, Nick would freak out, bro, whenever his man got poked or some shit.
R.I.P. to my HMO.
Bro, I'd be like, yo, Nick, you need to come by the office and pay your co-payment. And he's like, oh, I think my mom got it. No one was paying the shit.
Bro,
I'm like, don't come back, Nick. My doctor don't want you here, bro.
dog, for 2 years, your homegirl, she would always, she would call my mom, I think, right?
Yeah.
And she always sent her the invoice. For 2 years, I didn't pay her, bro.
Bro, this man will come in, expect everything from my doctor's office, and then not want to pay shit, and then act like, oh, I didn't know I had to pay anything. I thought this was Canada,
Bro, that nigga pierced my.
Uncheck me.
You gonna get my blood back,
Bro? You know what's so ironic? It's, I mean, like a full circle. He pierced me when I was a little baby, right?
The doctor, yeah.
Yeah, when I was a little, like I wasn't sentient, but he pierced me, and then I went there and I met you because I was piercing, and then I got poked.
The circle of life, huh?
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Me and him were always talking about that.
What?
Well, yo, remember when we were at Rolling Loud and they were talking, right? And then that guy, he comes next to us, and it was like at the perfect moment because of something. I don't remember what it was.
I don't know. All I remember is that night you were like, bro, looking at me, bro. I think they want to fight. And I was like, bro, this dude Nick's go pick on somebody that's way bigger than me.
Wait, what? What happened?
Who the fuck Nick was trying to fight?
On Saturday, he was just hyped up. He's like, bro, I feel like people are sizing me up.
You know what it was? It was the baby, right?
Oh, the baby.
You was gonna fight the baby?
Nah, because him and I, we like snuck into Rolling Loud.
Did you say you snuck into the Rolling Loud?
It's not what we did.
They did not do that.
we were in Rolling, allegedly.
Allegedly.
we got into Rolling Loud, right? And it's funny because we got to see the baby, and me and him were like trying to get into the front. And the thing is like now I have like these extrasensory abilities, so I can feel people's energy really well, right? And I remember I was taking him. He was like, "Yo, let's go to the front." I'm like, "All right, bet." And I'm just like ducking and diving through people like. And he's like, God damn, bro, how the fuck you can get into the? We got to the front so quick, bro.
He's maneuvering crowds like a fucking
like a ninja. And then like the baby starts performing, and there's like fire and all that shit. And then all of a sudden, bro, I started feeling like I don't know if it was testosterone or some shit, bro. Oh, you know what you were talking about, bro? Because I started feeling like, yo, I want to beat the fuck out of everybody.
Bro, there was probably hella coke in the air. And that shit probably got in your system.
You think so?
Yeah, it's Miami and Rolling Loud. So
nah, but all right. So look, So the thing is, like, when I feel like other people's energy and shit. So these 4 dudes, there was this one exact moment, right? I remember these 4 guys were walking, right? The alpha was in the front, and I remember
How could you tell he was the alpha?
he was in the charge. He was the leader.
Okay.
He was walking, and I don't like people touching me, right? Especially in those crowds. So I was pushing him away from me, but I was using my knuckle. Bro walked, and he got like this deep in my knuckle, right? I had to push him with my knuckle, and he got this deep. And then the next dude comes, and
hold on. So you pushed him, and he got deep into your knuckle, but you're mad at him for you pushing him.
Nah, he walked into me, bro.
Okay.
I
missed that
you know
part.
How, like, you know the Boondocks when it's like the nigga moment?
Yeah.
It's
He was
like,
okay.
yeah, so he walked. He was like, "Oh, I'm that nigga. I'm gonna walk into you, bro. You better move. I'm not moving." Right?
Oh shit.
So he walks into my when he feels the brunt of my knuckle. he moves out the way. Like he's like, "Okay, I'm not gonna mess with this dude because he's not afraid to, you know."
He said, "Yo, this nigga just poked me with his knuckles, man. He dangerous, bro."
But so he gets off, and but the thing is that I could feel their, like, you know, like in Dragon Ball Z when they have the scouter.
You felt his chakra.
Over 9,000.
Exactly.
What was his power levels like, Nick?
Over 9,000. That's like he said.
Got a knuckle gauge, bro.
Nah, but
Smoking in the motherfucker.
it wasn't starring in mine though.
He said it wasn't stroking him. I know Nick felt that shit. He was like, "Oh shit, fuck, bro, let's get out of here, bro."
Nah, because if it was starring in me, he would have pushed me out of the way. I would have gotten out of the way because I would respect his authority. but then the next dude comes, and then he was a little more shallow, and I was like, okay, so he's weaker than the first guy. And then the third dude, he was a little deeper.
Hold on, so you went around, you poked every nigga in the
Well, they're like trying to walk because they're trying to walk into me.
So they got in a line.
What?
Just checking the temperature.
Yeah.
Hold on, so because the only way I can see this happen is if they were staying in a straight line and Nick was just going like this to each one of them, like just checking.
Nah, they're just like walking in front of me because I could tell they're gonna like walk. They're trying to tell me to move out the way. I'm like, you know, I didn't want to move because me and him were just chilling. Like, bro, smoking weed. I don't want to move him. He's chilling. And
I bet he had the highest level, and that's when Nick got scared.
Who? Oh, Gio.
Oh, Gio. Okay,
No,
okay,
Gio.
okay, it was Gio. All right.
Yeah, I'm talking about Gio. But then the last one, he was the biggest. He was the most porkest. That dude was weak as fuck. That boy didn't even touch my finger. That boy avoided it.
So you know his levels are hella low. Yo, so that's how Nick tests people fucking chocolate level.
Next time you feel a Charlie horse, you know what it is.
Yeah, if you see Nick at your local concert, just know you might get poked, bro.
Nah, next, honestly, bro. Nah, I don't want to sound like a dick because I be getting big headed. But
talk your shit.
No, like when you get VIP around the loud, you don't want to do no general admission no more. I mean, I have fun with you, but that's why I was like, bro, if we're gonna go around the loud, bro, let's get content, dog.
Yeah,
that's the only thing comparable to like VIP.
That story to this day, bro. I be telling my friends like, I heard Uzi, I had to go in there. We found a way,
bro. The next day, this nigga he just shows up there.
I went probably an offer up, right? I was like, yeah, that shit was fun. I bought 2 wristbands for like $75 each.
Oh, I thought you got it for free.
No, I didn't.
And what you got to see, Uzi?
Nah, the second day I got to see, damn, who did I see? I saw Lil Baby, Kendrick, Trippie Redd, Polo G.
Oh, his favorites.
Bro, what year was this? Because I remember Nick.
Last year,
2022.
No. I guess this was a year before when I was still here. Or was it? It was. Nick hits me up.
To Cali, that was the same weekend of 2017, 2018 Rolling Loud. X performed the last time.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you about this man, right?
What?
He's like, yo, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, Nick. I don't know. It's kind of late. You want to go to Rolling Loud? I allegedly got these 2 security guard shirts. You want to come through? I'm like, what? Bro, what is this, a movie, bro? I'm not doing that shit.
Dog, that shit was so funny.
I was like, I believe you, and I'm sure you do have these fucking security guard shirts, but
all right, so I'm gonna tell this story because it was a couple years ago.
what? Then it was a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. It was on 20. Bro, that was. I found $40 on the floor. You should have came. I was getting $20.
I was funny with you.
Bro, you know what's funny? The other day I went out to Wynwood to shoot the TikToks with my boy. I love my boy, dog. I'll fuck with you. But it was so funny, dog, because I found $5 on the floor, and I'm like, oh shit, I found $5, and I gave it to him. I didn't even think about it, bro. I was like, here you go, bro. And then like literally like 5 minutes later, he's like, oh shit, I found $10. I'm like, oh, are you gonna double it and give it to the next person? He's
Psych.
like, yeah.
He's like, psych.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And I'm like, oh, all right.
Damn, bro. You thought?
I was like, okay, maybe you're gonna do the same.
Yo, you seen the videos where the guy does that shit, and then he'll be in the hood or something. He'll be like, "Yo, would you want these $20 or should I double and give it to somebody else?" And he'll go up to a bum, and the bum be like, "Oh shit, I'll take the $20." And he'd be like, "Nah, never mind." Just walk away.
Let me fuck you, man.
Bro, be mad as shit.
All right, so since we're on this topic, how do you guys feel about kindness content, like recording yourself doing good deeds on camera?
I think that's some dickhead shit, bro. Like, you can do that shit and not fucking advertise it and fucking make money or views and shit off of it. Like, if you're gonna do something out of kindness of your heart, just fucking do it, all right? You're not setting no example for nobody. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, he gave him what? He gave him some money and some cheeseburgers? Fuck, I'm gonna go do that shit too. Like, no, people don't do that shit.
What about you, Joe?
I feel the same in the sense that it's kind of extorting the situation, but in some sense, I also disagree because if you look at, for example, Mr. Beast, he just
disagree to what?
The idea that it's if you do it, it doesn't have to be on camera because like it shouldn't be on camera. Don't get me wrong, I don't think that it should be, but if you look at Mr. Beast, for example, he wouldn't have gotten as far as he did had he not made the content that he did, which would have created more revenue and more sponsors for him to do more of that content. He just healed, 1,000 people's blindness or some shit. If he hadn't made that content in the first place, he wouldn't have had enough money to do that type of shit.
You watch that video?
I don't. I've seen other people react to it, and I haven't watched the actual video. I haven't even, not the whole thing.
What do you do?
How the fuck did the guy heal the 1,000 blind people?
Yeah. Sounds fucked. But look, apparently...
Wait, hold on. I'm missing something.
50% of the people that are blind it could be cured by a simple surgery.
Oh, he did like cataract surgery?
Yeah, some shit like that. So pretty much there's a large number of people that are blind, but more than 50% of them, it's a cheap, or not cheap, but affordable surgery to fix their blindness.
But he's making it seem like he's Jesus, bro.
Yeah, no, yeah, it is a little. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about kindness content?
You want another Modelo?
No, I'm good. I still have a little bit.
He just got you the kindness content right there.
Yeah.
He just fell right to.
Well, you know what? One day, honestly, all right, I like to talk about it. Okay. I feel like everyone should make kindness content because me as a person, I do kind things all the time, and I don't record it, but I do record kind things that I do, like the mystery bag. I don't know if you've seen that.
Weren't you giving people like vibrators and like the wildest shit? Like what? All right, see, that's funny. Okay, I get that, and I get your point too, and I respect that.
But I've given people money on camera.
But like, unless you're doing something to significantly change someone's situation, like then there's no need. Like if somebody down real bad, and you just going up to them and offering them cheeseburgers, and then you want hella people to be like, yeah, bro, like you fucking saved that dude's life today. Like, nah, bro, you didn't have to do that. If you're gonna give him the cheeseburgers, just keep that shit on the low and keep it pushing, bro.
The way I see it, bro, life can spring about a whole bunch of crazy shit to you. So the more things you have on camera of you being a good person, the better.
You know what? You're right, bro. You're right, cause you imagine like, Mr. Beast, like, few years from now, they find out he fucking racist as hell or some wild shit, and they're like, "Well, look all the nice shit he did too." And then like, all right, I guess he's not that racist.
But that's why Donald Trump is why he's not canceled, right? Because I read in this book, it's called The Art of Thinking Big, right? Mm-hmm. They literally use Donald Trump as example. It's called the bigger your purse is, the more harm you can do to the world.
Oh fuck yeah, he hell yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you help, like honestly, human nature, right? Just humans as us, the more like it's like that whole trolley, right? It's like, do you kill 2 people to save 1,000, or do you let 1,000 die to save 1 person? You know, so it's like people like the altruism of killing those 2 people to save 1,000. So the thing is like, yeah, Donald Trump did all this crazy ass shit. Yeah, they call him racist. Yeah, he talks bad about women and all this stuff. He does all this bad stuff, but he also, we don't know about all that stuff that he did good, but he has obviously done enough good that he's not torn to shreds. Like, because we still talk about him.
You know something good that he did?
What?
Back in the 90s, there was a young man that was lost in New York, and he showed him the direction of where to go. And this young man was lost without his family, his mom or dad, because they all went on a trip to Paris, I believe. And Donald Trump showed him the right way to go. This is from the movie Home Alone, by the way. So if you've seen that part, Donald Trump shows up and he's like, yeah, little boy, go down that way and you'll find a reception desk.
All right, so do you guys think that the world needs a Donald Trump, as in like, someone to hate, like Andrew Tate, Joe Rogan, Donald Trump, etc.?
I mean, it'd be nice to say that we don't need no one to hate on, but I mean, reality is that humanity always needs somebody to hate on.
What about you, Gio?
Yeah, I could agree with that. I think when there is no problem, the mind tends to create a problem no matter what. That's why some females, you give them the world, and fucking if you're too good to them, they'll end up getting bored of the shit. But it falls in the same category, I think.
Hey, why do females hate Andrew Tate? wait.
A funny question.
Gio, how do you feel about Andrew Tate?
Like I said earlier today, I don't know shit about him, except for the few videos of him saying wild shit about women. So I don't know anything about him, and I'm sure women also hate him for the shit they be seeing on TikTok over him.
We ain't trying to get you canceled, Drew.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get canceled. To be honest, I don't know anything about him. I couldn't tell you.
All right, wait. Do you think, is it okay for guys to be like, oh, I don't like Andrew Tate, or I don't know about him, just because it's like the approval of women? Because girls.
Hold on, you just said 2 different things. I really don't know anything about him.
No, but there are guys that they'll literally say, I don't know anything, or I don't like him, but they're like capping, right?
Yeah.
Because they're trying to get into pussy. So girls have these role models like Cardi B, who like be like drugging people, and like Brittany Renner, who be like, like they're not the
also drugging people.
I don't know what she be doing, but I'm saying like she doesn't. The girls don't have the most amazing role models, but guys don't give a fuck. Like, why do girls care about role models that guys have?
That's fair. Yeah, when's the last time you heard like a Mulatto song or a Cardi song talk about a gentleman?
Bro, you saw she sells her used panties for like $100K?
Oh yeah, nah, bro, that
for
shit.
For what?
Yesterday, yeah, because they were called out for wearing the same panties twice or some shit.
What?
She's selling for $100K.
She's trying to make a statement to the haters, I guess. Like, all right, y'all are clowning me for having the same pair of panties twice, but I'm about to sell these bitches for $100,000.
Bro,
the sad part is someone's gonna buy it.
Yeah, no, the bids are at like 80 something. I think I seen today.
I want to see that one guy that's at home like, fuck, this bid, yo, I'm this shit going through. I don't care if I'm putting my fucking house on the line. I'm getting this shit.
He takes out a second mortgage.
The wife is like, yo, what's going on? Why are you using up all the credit cards? He's like, don't worry about it, baby.
The kids are gonna eat next year.
The kids aren't going to college, baby.
Thinking about it, I remember Kodak this year, he lost, was it a Grammy or some shit too? He's like, they gave the damn award a cappuccino. Right, he called her a frappuccino or something.
Oh, to Mulatto?
Yeah, he called it.
Yo, you wild, dude.
It's funny as fuck.
Here, I have another topic, right? So, what is the craziest thing you guys ever heard on Joe Rogan?
I'm gonna need a second because every episode is some wild fucking shit.
Right before I got here. Oh, Gio, do you have one before I say mine?
Nah, go ahead.
Nah, because I was listening to some clips on Joe Rogan earlier today before I got here, and they were talking about like some ghost shit on some like demonic shit, and that's where I got the question from. But I think the craziest thing I ever heard was like they were talking about like real life aliens, like on some like Area 51 shit.
What exactly did they say?
They were saying that they're real, like that they are actually out there, like in Roswell.
The Bob Lazar one.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh,
That guy supposedly worked at Area 50, well, a section of Area 51, and he claimed to have seen 4 crafts. And bro, it's not like this shit is hidden no more. What, 2 years ago the CIA published they have crafts recovered that aren't from our world. What the fuck does that mean? It's not a rock. They didn't recover a piece of fucking chemical from. No, they got a flying craft that we didn't make, and they publish it.
Which Bob Lazar interview are you referring to?
Is there
The
multiple
Joe
ones?
Rogan one.
Yeah, he interviewed him a lot.
I'm not sure. The one that I saw was the one where he pretty much explains everything for the first time.
Yeah, I think
Joe Rogan.
that was the first one I saw. I've seen a couple of them.
I think I can answer your question now. What's that dude that be going hard as shit when it comes to running and all this shit on Joe Rogan?
David Goggins.
David Goggins. Anything that he says is probably the wildest shit I've heard. Like, he just be like, man, I was fat as shit, and I ain't give a shit about nothing. I ate, and I was fucking fat, and I hate all this shit, and I don't fucking feel bad about nothing now, you know. I run for 3 days straight, and my feet bleed, and I'm like, what?
Sometimes
Really?
I wake up and I look at those sneakers for 30 minutes.
And I still go out, and I'll get my lazy ass, and I'll do it. I'm like, what, bro? Like, bro, this man, like, he'll go out running in the desert for a race that, like, takes, like, a day or two. Like, bro, what? Like, I can't even run for, like, 10 minutes straight. Like, imagine running for a full day, bro.
Do you believe he did 17,000 pull-ups?
Yeah, I do.
Bro, I can't even count up to 17,000.
Bro, you seen that man's feet after a race?
Oh, I think you showed me a picture of
That
it.
shit fucked
Bro,
up.
it'd be all fucked up. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I believe it. And then he was like, yeah, I was a Navy SEAL, and I did all these missions. I also have the world record for most pull-ups, and the record for this and record for that. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, every time I listen and shit, I be like, damn, like, my life ain't shit, bro. Like, what am I doing? Like, I do 20 push-ups once a week. And you feel me? Like, what am I doing, bro? Like, where's that David Goggins motivation?
Bro, my favorite thing ever that David Goggins says is, you could take a break when you're done.
Like, what?
But that's like, I use that shit. Like, anytime
I get it, but it sounds fucking confusing.
Yeah, any single time I'm like, oh, I'm about to, today's February 1st, and it's 1:1 a.m.
Oh, shit. Is it really? Wow, angel numbers. You better get that shit tighter, bro.
Fire.
Let me run it by-
Next to the Inkaholics.
Bro, Inkaholics was so funny, bro, because that's when I started getting to like that. I start like, oh, look at one of my. This is another topic.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me not say that shit around Nick. Nick is very spiritual and in touch.
No, but all right. Is astrology fake?
I'm pretty sure it is,
What about you
because
think?
it's not like a higher beam came down with these commandments of astrology and was like, yo, this is what every astrology mean. Like, I hate motherfuckers that be like, oh, you're a Virgo? Oh, I hate Virgos because they do this and this and that. I'm like, nah, bro, that's just your fucking opinion.
Bro, I
Like,
built a whole TikTok on that shit. Bro.
you feel me? Like, who's the authority? Like,
What's the most toxic side? And that shit gets so many views.
Bro.
Bro, we ask so many good questions, and that's the one that fucking blows up.
Every time, dog.
people be so hurt. Like,
Every time.
Sagittarius, I fucking hate them. It's like, because of this and that, they're all the same. And I'm like, bro, you're judging people because the date they were fucking born, and that has to do with their
And not
personality
even
and all
that.
this shit.
When people answer that question, what they're doing is they're giving you the person they dealt with that they didn't like. They're not thinking about all 12 zodiac signs. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? They're thinking about the one person that fucked them over.
I'm not gonna cap. I like when I meet a Sagittarius, I'm like, oh, is he like Jim?
You feel me?
If I met a Cancer, I'm like, is it like Jim?
Like, Nick would just go around like,
Tryna, like,
before he
relate.
even ask you like, what's your name? Like, yo, what's your sign? Like, oh, you're that? Oh, fuck you.
No, but I mean, I feel like guys, bruh, honestly, I think guys is getting into it for pussy.
You think guys what?
Get into it for pussy, like for girls.
Like you?
No.
Nick be at F5, you seen my new crystal?
You see this crystals right here? Do you feel it? Do
That
you
but
feel
not out
the
of me
energy
right now. Can't be still in the saw, dog. No, but I'm not gonna cap. I remember one time I was on acid tripping, and I was chilling with this girl, and then I looked at her, and then I looked up into the sky, and then I saw the constellations, and it said it was a crab, and she was a Cancer, and I saw a Cancer. I'm like, what the fuck?
Where's that girl now, Nick?
I don't know. She was cool.
Because the stars aligned and you still not with her.
Actually, that's so funny. What do you mean? What you talking about? Isn't that a therapy?
The stars just aligned and you saw her sign in the stars, right?
Yeah.
And why are you with her?
I don't know.
That's why astrology's fake.
Oh, okay. Nah, it's funny as fuck because she was fucking with me, and she was like my shaman, right? Like she was my like my Sherpa. Like I was tripping the fuck out.
How old
and
is this girl?
I don't know.
Not a good answer, Nick.
Years old.
I think I'm a shaman. She's fucking old.
She's in her 20s, but her soul was ancient.
Nah, but it's funny because anyone that ever knows me will hear my acid trip stories.
Bro.
But this girl, like, it's funny because she was like when I met her, she was like off hella Xan. So she was like slurring all her words and everything.
I bet you saw that and you were like, yo, she is so spiritual. Like you can tell she's like she's talking with her spirit right now. In reality, she just fucking pilled up.
She was pilled up. She tried to get me to take a Xan. I'm like, hell no.
She's like, don't worry, it's not a Xanny, it's a stone.
I'll take it.
It's an amethyst.
I'll take it.
No, but higher with me.
No, but I started tripping out, and I was in a, I had too much energy and shit. I think I was having a panic attack. That's what they told me. So she's like, "Oh, let's take a walk," and we're in our socks walking around the neighborhood, and she like grabs my hand and shit. We're walking, and then she's like, "It's like, bro, like we went on like a actual like trip, like a journey together, and it's like." Everything looked like a neighborhood.
I remember this.
You weren't there.
No, I remember you telling me this though.
I tell you this?
Yeah.
I drew it.
I remember you felt deep for this girl too.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it's funny because
He goes, nah.
everyone
He's like, children.
everyone was like, oh, yeah, everyone was like, oh, damn, what the fuck is she saying? But for me, it's like she was telling me like, Nick, you have to look inward, deep into yourself, and like on some like some like
feel
movie
like too
shit.
much.
she was like a wizard, like talking to me on some wizard shit.
At any point did you feel bothered by her presence? Like it was.
No, he was vibing.
Right,
he was vibing hard as hell.
All right, the next topic.
Hold on. Before we go, let me add a little bit more to that. Let me give you some advice, Nick. Any girl that's perked up or on Xans, they're not spiritual. They're just on fucking pills. All right.
Oh, you're going to the back? I was about to start the next topic.
Oh my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. That was. I'm thinking the camera stopped. I was like, all right, so what happened? What were you saying about spiritual girls?
Like any girl that's perked up, bro, or on pills, they're not spiritual. They're just high as fuck.
But isn't that how you get spiritual in the first place? By just being high?
No, I'm sure there's people that can do that shit and just like be in tune with herself and not use drugs to do that shit.
I don't know, because it was if it wasn't for drugs, I wouldn't be spiritual. Like
my thing with mushrooms, like, specifically, like when you get like high off mushrooms and shit, that's just like their fighting mechanism, so you don't eat them.
What?
Yeah, it's like they're poison for you not to eat them, but people instead they be like, oh no, it's just showing me my third eye, and it's like, nah, in reality the mushrooms just don't want you to eat them, so they put you in a state of like anxiety and
Bro,
shit like that.
Look at this, dog. Look how organized I am. Like I organize all of my stuff by
Go back. Can fat guys get laid? Well, Nick, if you have enough money and cryptocurrency, I'm sure you'll be all right.
But look how well organized this is, right? This shit used to be a fucking mess before I did acid. Like these are my interviews. Look at this. I get it. Like this is my 15th interview I did. No, that wasn't with you, Gio. I did this one with Gio. This is the 21st one. And then it's like I got the audio. I got everything so organized, bro. That's thanks to the mushrooms.
Hold on, go over there. I'm not gonna read that out loud, bro.
I didn't know their names, so I just saved them as
That sounds like a bad video, Nick.
I remember.
Those girls were fine.
I mean, yeah, Nick.
So the next, all right.
Next topic, bro.
All right.
I astrology's fake. That's all.
Are you on the same consensus, Gio? Nah,
it's conflicting with what I used to believe in when I was younger. Now I don't believe in it as much. I believe more in like God and just divine will and shit like that.
I believe in everything. There's nothing fake.
Nick do believe in everything.
This is this
that Bigfoot documentary, dog?
That show's real as hell, bro.
This is all a dream. This is all a figment of my imagination.
The fucking Shutter Island over here, dog.
All right, so what I really wanted to ask you guys, girls wearing too skimpy of outfits when they are working out. I was at Crunch Fitness today. I was passing by it and I saw this girl and she was wearing, like, I always see girls in their fitness outfits.
Yeah, you're at the gym, so go ahead.
I always see these girls wearing these crazy outfits, right? And it's like what do you need to like all right, so what my thought is guys, at least for me, when I go to the gym, bro, I'm trying to wear the loosest shit I can. Like, I'm trying to wear an oversized shirt, pants that are like, you know, wavy, like big. I'm trying to be loose at the gym. Like, why do girls be so like why do they wear tight shit like for you to look at them, right? Like, you seen these TikTok videos of like the girls that like get mad that guys look at them in the gym.
I haven't seen it, but I could imagine that's probably what's going on a small part of TikTok.
I'm not saying like girls shouldn't wear stuff. I'm just asking like, what are you guys' opinions on like girls like dressing like it's, you know, like too, like doing too much at the gym. Like,
I think the problem is that, like, if you're at the gym and you're a dude and you're so focused on some girl's butt because it looks good, then you're the problem. Like, let her just work out and let her feel safe in a gym. Like, you know how much it sucks, bro, when like all right, so what if a girl is shaped nicely and she got, you know, her tight clothes on and whatever? What if she was just born that way? What if she don't like to be looked at by dudes? And maybe that's the clothes that makes her a little more comfortable. Maybe she like to see her gains or some shit, bro. I feel like you should just let them be, bro. And like, the worst thing, bro, is you're at the gym and the girl's working out and you're just this the whole time, like,
think about being on the other end of that.
Yeah, that'll
So
feel
eye contact,
weird as hell,
when
bro.
anybody's looking at you.
no, my qualm is with the entire fitness industry in general. Because it's like for me, if I'm doing a squat, right? Like, I see, the thing is, like, when I look, I don't care how girls dress however the fuck they want. But if you're wearing tight ass leggings and you're doing a squat, you know, I just see it as like me doing a squat in like jeans. Like, who the fuck would want to do that?
I mean, it's leggings, bro. They move with your body, so obviously maybe they get a better stretch off of it. I don't know,
like
bro.
Stretchy. I don't know. I think the idea you're trying to get at will probably be a better argument on like a Saturday night and you're going out to the club. What's appropriate, or what do you feel like? Or another argument could be, are you wearing that for you, or are you wearing that because you want some type of approval from somebody else? And deep down, what is the truth?
That is part of what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's like not efficient in like working out process, right? Because the thing is, I hate, like, the other day I was jogging in cargo shorts and that shit gave me so much fucking.
What's wrong with you, bro? If I saw you jogging with, in my neighborhood, if I saw you jogging with cargo shorts, I'd probably call the cops. I'd be like, something's wrong with this guy. I'm not sure what's going on, but he got cargo shorts on.
I was just wearing them and I was like, let me go jogging. And then, like, David Goggins mode.
Like, all right.
All the socks and Jordan flights.
David Goggins would jog in cargo. He'd be like, I don't give a fuck what I'm wearing.
And a snapback.
Bro, imagine
that. I would definitely call the cops, bro. I was like, something's going on. I think he's running for his life or something, bro.
No, but the thing is, like, that's what got me wondering this. Is because it's like, you know, I'm running in cargos. Cargos are like loose, and I'm like chafing as fuck in my legs.
But see, leggings are made for working out, bro. Like, look, a good example, bro, is my girl. Like, my girl don't like going to the gym for that reason. Because my girl curvy, so anything she wears, it looks provocative. Am I saying the right word? Provocative.
You got it.
So, like, that shouldn't be the case. She should just be able to go and feel comfortable and no dudes stare at her. I think, if anything, dudes that be at the gym is a fucking problem. Like, I feel like dudes go to the gym and they see a girl that you know, that look decent, and then the first thing is like, damn. Especially if you working out, you got all this testosterone going, you probably like, oh, damn, man, like, that shit look good. Why she dressed like that? You know, she want me. It's like, nah, bro. She just trying to get her workout on just like everybody else.
Anyone want another modelo?
Nah, fuck no.
Is the last one?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Moral story is, if you see a girl in the gym, don't look at her.
Wait, how long do you guys want to go? Cause
Agree.
I mean, it's past an hour. It's hour 20. You guys want to keep going? Or?
I mean, I
Have more
guess. I
topics?
don't know. Sure, keep it moving, bro.
I'm chilling right now. The time's going by quick.
Yeah, I ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, it depends how long. I don't know. We gotta pick up your girl.
My girl's out with her friend in the club right now, and she was looking hella good before she left. And guess what? I ain't say shit. I'm like, damn, you look good. That's it, bro.
Would you ever beat a nigga's ass for looking at your girl?
No, cause I'm like, damn, bro, I got it like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm like, damn, I'm the fucking man. Shit, I'll look at some dude, look at my girl, and be like, yeah, you see that shit, bro? I smile at him. I'll wink at him, like, yeah, I got that. You feel me?
See, I wish more guys were as confident as you guys because most dudes suck.
Yeah, most dudes be like, what you look at my girl? I'll shoot you, nigga.
That's all self-conscious, bro. Some people, they're not confident enough in themselves, so they look at any other male to approach as a threat. And it's
Exactly.
like, you can't think like that. You either got to be confident enough in yourself, and on top of that, confident enough in your lady's ability or your lady's love for you. You feel me? Because there's always going to be somebody out there with more money or that looks better or whatever the case is, bro. You can't be thinking like that.
Real shit.
Facts. Nah, I just be like, which city has the best artist?
Is that your next topic? Oh, okay. Artists as in what? Like music artists? Like
No, painters.
painters? Oh, okay. Huh.
Oh, all right. Do you guys feel like artists deserve to be paid for their craft?
Of course, bro. Not everybody can do this shit. You can.
I think there's a game, and if you know how to play it, you should be rewarded for it.
How about you, Nick? What do you think? Do you feel like all the shit that you do should just be free?
It damn near feels like it. No, but I feel like you know, artists like art and making like art is fun. So it's like, should you really get paid for doing what's fun? Because most if you think about everything else, people pay for things that are hard that they don't want to do. Like that's where the money is, you know.
It's all supply and demand, and that goes with real life labor and entertainment. If you look at the 1700s, 1800s, yeah, those are times where we needed hardworking laborers, but there was still entertainers at that time. You know, there was Beethoven and shit like that. And it's like, I don't know, but I get what you're saying.
So yeah, you should get paid for your shit, bro.
Yeah, as long as there's a demand for it, that's what should go on, bro.
I mean,
Especially now, like everything's monetizable, and if these companies like YouTube are making money off you, there's no reason you shouldn't get a cut of that. Especially
Fuck
with
yeah.
advertisement revenue and all that shit, you
Bro,
should
you
definitely
know-
get a cut.
you know what makes me sick when like H&M or some shit will have like a graffiti artist art on their shirt and make hella money off their shit, but then they don't want to give shit to the graffiti artist because they just be like, oh yeah, no, we just found it on the street. We just took a picture and that's it. Like, nah, fuck y'all.
A big lawsuit with Fortnite. They're using people's like dance moves and shit.
Yeah,
They
like
weren't
yeah,
paying
nah,
none of the
pay
artists.
motherfuckers, bro,
Yeah.
because they making hella bread and they don't have to do shit, just collect shit and just add it to it. So nah,
Yeah.
fuck them.
All right. What about artists and money laundering?
Elaborate.
All right. How do you guys feel about mattress stores? Like, have you guys ever heard of those conspiracies about like
Yeah.
every mattress store is like a money laundering?
Yeah, no one's fucking buying mattresses every month. So I definitely believe that's definitely one. I don't believe a lot of conspiracy theories because I need facts and shit.
Yeah.
But that's definitely one that I could see.
What about you, Gio?
You could order a fucking mattress on Amazon now.
You can.
Right to your front door.
I've
Why is
bought
there
two.
6 on one block?
Do you know anyone with a sleep number bed?
Bro, one time
Exactly.
one time I went to Texas and there was like 6 on every block.
There what?
Dead ass, bro. When I was in Texas, there was like 6 mattress stores. I was in I think I went to Austin. And there was like 6
Yeah, it's wild, bro. Like
I
I
also gotta think, how many other companies are there that are like that? Like an Office Max, maybe. Like, what the fuck do they sell that Walmart doesn't sell?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a lot of
Printers.
A good printer.
Yo, all right. Before I get to that, like, have you guys ever been on a waterbed?
Nah.
I feel like that's a fucking 90s thing.
I feel like I would drown in my sleep. If that shit pops in, I wouldn't. That's like it's a big fear of mine.
You guys never tried one? Like
I don't know
touching
anyone
stars?
with a water
I
bed.
think when I was little, yeah, but I don't even remember that.
Bring the mic again.
Too far.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like if you owned a water bed at one point, you were single and you just fucked a lot.
Yeah.
Cause
what's the difference between fucking on a regular bed and fucking on a water bed?
honestly, I mostly only seen waterbeds in like cartoons. Like
I've never seen one in real life, bro.
for real.
I don't even know where would you buy a water bed.
What
I'm sure
really is a
Amazon
water
has
bed? It's
it.
like a plastic.
It's
with
like an
water
air
in it?
mattress with water in it.
Like instead of the feathers.
I
Yo.
feel like I get seasick just sleeping in that shit.
Yo, you know what would be a crazy like side hustle? Like just going to see like mattresses on the side of the road and shit and cutting them open and seeing if there's money in it. You ever thought of that?
That would be great in Miami. But that's also a great way to get bed bugs
True.
on your clothes and shit.
I mean, you see the shit what happened
Children,
with,
if you're watching, that's not a great sign.
Don't do it.
you ever you ever seen those the Bank of America, like what happened with them recently?
Who?
How Bank of America lost everyone's money.
Oh, Bank of America. Yeah, no, they're wild.
Fuck both of them.
Yeah, fuck banks.
You guys use Bank of America?
No, TD Bank.
I used to overdraft my shit for like 50 cents and they'd hit me with a $32 charge every time. I was like, fuck y'all, bro.
You gotta
Yeah.
get
The
chased.
worst. No, like,
Yo.
now I'm on a Chime. They gave me my check like 2 days early.
How the fuck does that make sense? That if I overdraft my car because maybe I don't have enough money, that
Fuck me
you
over
decide that
double
you're gonna
time.
charge
Yeah.
me extra money, and then when I can't pay that, you're gonna double that shit,
Bro.
Like, at what point do you stop and be like, "Yo, maybe this man need help"?
Bro,
Straight up.
Like, what?
Bro, if they can charge you $35, they can give you 35 cents, dog.
Like, right,
Yeah,
bro.
or
Like,
let your 35 cents slide, bro.
Yeah.
And then they have another. There was overdraft protection. It's $12 a month, so I gotta pay $12 a month to avoid you charging me $35 a month because if I go 15 cents over, you're gonna fucking tax.
bro, like, how wild is that? I got TD Bank, and their thing is that if I have $100 in my account at all times, they won't take any money. But the second that shit dips, they're taking my shit. And then I can put money in my savings, but the second I take money out my savings, they're gonna charge me for that shit too. And I'm like, bro, like, so I can't take my own money out my savings? Like,
Yeah, you need
what
to
kind of
switch.
fuck shit is that?
Now my boy, because of overdrafts, my boy, he owes like $630.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, bro, I had to close that shit.
That shit take. You know what's funny? Because if you have a savings with them, the interest be like, oh, this year you got 1 quarter. We gave you 1 free quarter for saving money with us, but they real quick to fucking overdraft your shit and then take hella money from you. Why can't they use that same energy and be like, damn, you've been saving for so long. Here's 20 bucks,
you
bro.
know, bro. You guys feel about income tax?
Bro,
Oh, fuck income tax. Bro.
How-
I'm a tattoo artist, so like that's like my biggest enemy.
how does what were you saying?
No.
How does compound? All right, how does compound interest work? Because it's like, let's say that you're. All right, have you ever seen Futurama?
Yeah.
All right, so in Futurama, Fry, he has like 10 cents in the bank account, right? And then 1,000 years pass by, and he has like $3 billion, right?
Right.
Who the fuck is giving him $3 billion?
The bank they put a small amount of money. Like my savings is like that. They'll put like I said, like a quarter a year, some real dumb shit like that. And it's like, yeah, I'm sure by the time I'm fucking like hella old, I'll have a little bit in there, but nothing crazy.
Well, they give you a percentage, and how the compound thing works is like, would you rather get a penny every day and double it every single day?
Give it to the next
for
person.
30. Like, it's the next. Would you rather double a penny every day for 31 days or get, was it $1 million or some shit?
You read the compound
It turns
effect?
out that the penny doubling every day ends up being more than the $1 million.
You read the compound effect?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's my favorite book.
I gotta check it out. No, but I mean, you see this shit is prevalent every day. You see like streamers, for example, they stream every day. You see the compound effect starts, you know, and then when they go a week and missing, you see that shit slow down. It's because they're not compounding no more. Same thing with money. Same thing with energy. I feel like it compounds no matter where you are. You just got to be consistent, and that's when you start to see results.
You know what a real compound effect looks like for us, like as tattoo artists?
What?
Like, you go to the shop and it's slow as fuck. You got no clients like 10 days. And then one day you just thug it out. And then one day someone's like, oh, I want to sleep.
That's really how it be. Like,
You just gotta like thug it out.
you starve for weeks and then you finally get a little bit of money. Yeah, shit's wild, bro.
And
Then
then
you
you gotta,
gotta flip. Then you can start being selective with your clients.
and
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
you gotta give
like,
half to the shop.
bro, when I lived in Miami, that was the case. Like, we'll go a fucking week or two of not making fucking no type of money, and then you just go home and be like, damn, bro, can I afford to go to work tomorrow?
Bro, you know what? For me, cause I would do like the Instacart and Uber Eats and all that shit, right? And bro, can you imagine me being at the shop slow as fuck? I ain't got shit to do except draw, and I'm seeing like, oh, $30, $20, $40. I was like, bro, I could be making that money, right? Instead of
That's
just
what I'm saying. It's fucked up, bro. It's a fucked up world we live in.
right, it's an opportunity cost.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's the price I paid because I want to be a rebel.
But my boy Gio, he has an amazing story though, because every time he told me that, and you know, I think about it all the time, because he told me about when he told me this a couple of days ago. He said, I don't know if you want to say it, you can say it.
About what?
How like you got paid for a beat.
Well, the first time I ever sold one?
Yeah.
Or you're talking about the whole currency situation?
No, like when you realize, you know what, you like someone could like spend a week and you made what they made in a week.
Oh yeah,
Like one day.
I was making beats forever, and I was probably like not forever obviously, but I was fucking 12 years old. 2012, I started making beats, and then 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? I kept doing it and shit. But I sold my first beat when I was 13, and I was producing for like a year already. I would see my fucking parents go to work all day and come home with $100 and something each. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I made a beat in like an hour and a half or some shit, and I sold it to this girl for like, it was a college girl. She's trying to be a rapper and shit. And I sold it to her for $90. And I remember like doing the math on that hour and a half. I'm like, that's like $60 an hour. If I could just do that, you know what I'm saying? Figure out how to make $60 an hour all the time. But it took months and months and months to even sell that one fucking beat. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
how wild is that?
Huh?
How wild is that when you think about it? Like,
It's
damn,
crazy.
I just made what my parents made.
Damn, that's
You know
crazy.
what I'm saying? They worked hard as shit,
Bro, when I was doing crypto,
bro.
that shit was insane. I remember I made $300 in 1 hour doing crypto, and I was just thinking like, bro, like I used to have to work at Fuddruckers for fucking 5 days in a row to get this check, and I just
You
made
working
it
at
in
Fuddruckers?
60 minutes. I made $300.
I've been there, bro. I worked at Arby's where I got paid $7.25, bro.
This nigga love RP.
I hate that shit, bro. Like, you imagine getting paid $7.25, bro?
Now, you know what my biggest flex ever, bro? Like my most favorite flex ever in the world was this nigga.
What happened?
Because we would be alcoholic and we both wouldn't get paid. And like this, and then I would show you like, yo, Jim, like I'm at 20.
Nigga be like, yo, you see this? This nigga just sent me this song. It's trash though, and I'm gonna listen to it, and he's gonna give me money for that. I'm like, damn, nigga, you got it good, bro.
That's because
He's publishing song reviews.
He's reviewing
song
songs.
for $20.
Nigga be like, yo, you see this portrait I just drew in like 10 minutes? Yeah, I just sold that shit for $60. I'm like, damn, nigga, that was like shit, but all right, cool, bro. People were just eating that shit up.
that was because everyone would always wonder, like, Nick, how the fuck do you be here all the time? Like, don't you? Nah, you know what, bro? I used to finesse them, dog, because I would only be there on the weekends.
We all had to make our money somehow in Alcoholic.
But I never had a job. Like, I mean, I worked at FedEx.
I had my
for a little
job,
bit.
but I also had a little side hustle in the shop, which I won't talk about on camera.
You were breaking down for Art Cooper.
I was not breaking down for nobody because I ain't no bitch. But you know,
Bro, that's the only way I survived there, because I would break down for Cooper. He give me $5, and I'll go buy a 4 at home every single day, dog.
Did tattooing change how you guys looked at money in terms of being your own boss?
Hell
yeah, bro. Like, tattooing is great.
Yeah, you answer his question.
So, in November I went to the Virgin Islands. That's where I'm from. And before I went out there, I made a promotion that cost me like $30 for a week or something like that, and I broke it down. And I pretty much just like, yo, I want to get some appointments. Who wants to get tattooed out here? You feel me?
Yeah, like Instagram.
On Instagram, yeah.
The promote.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's $30. I promoted it. I got a bunch of people messaging me back. I booked all the appointments I wanted to make. I priced everything out, and I was like, I'm gonna do 3 days of tattooing, and then that's it. And I'm gonna just enjoy my vacation. And those 3 days, bro, of tattooing, I made like $3,500.
When was this?
This was in November.
This November?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So you made your money back on your machine like right
I made
away.
my money back. I paid my Airbnb, my
Weak ass.
hotel. Oh, yeah. There we go. I gave my dad some money.
I feel like
So,
there was
great.
a little hating.
Nick was like, "Damn, nigga, fuck you, bro. How much you made?"
He's like, yeah, I made that much. Fuck, I ain't even worry about this.
I'm like, oh, I'm still making $20 names.
And bro, like, you know, like, yeah, tattooing. Like, sometimes I feel like I don't have a real job. I feel like I'm like, yo, like, I really be doing this shit. I'm really be fucking making bank off of this, and this shit's not real. Like, the government don't even like don't even see this as a real job. Like, my parents don't even see this shit as a real job.
You know when it becomes a job? When you do the fucking neck stock behind the ears.
Oh God, bro.
Ugh.
Yeah. So yeah, bro, to answer your question, yeah, like I went from working as a medical assistant, drawing blood and shit, and checking for motherfuckers who think they had venereal diseases and shit, syphilis and shit. But I went from that, and like, yeah, I was making what, like 1,000 every 2 weeks. Now I'll make like way more than that.
Madonna flex.
You feel me?
Madonna from like a light bag.
I'll make a light bag, nothing crazy, but I do take trips once in a while and enjoy myself. I like the finer foods and shit.
Now you know what's crazy?
Oh, that's what's up, though, bro.
That's great, bro. Yeah.
What's crazy is my boy. He was teaching me how to cut hair, right? And he was showing me, he's like, oh, I make like 125 a day, type whatever.
Cutting hair is trash.
Yeah, but all right, but cutting hair is different than tattooing because at least, like, bro, if you think about it, bro, like we're kind of in like a I wouldn't say like a useless industry, but it's more like
We are.
no one needs a fucking tattoo.
People don't, but at the end of the day, I feel like I do more for a person than a therapist does.
How?
I'm literally gonna sit there for hours with you. We're gonna talk. We're gonna probably talk about something that you want to talk about, and you might not have somebody to talk to about it, but you're talking to me.
That's why I'm the art of healing.
You are the art of healing.
You give people joy with that too, because they're gonna wake up the next 2 weeks, and every time they look in the mirror, they're gonna be fucking excited about what's
not
on
even
their
the next 2 weeks. I'm giving you also something that you're gonna have till you die.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
So it's gonna be something that's gonna make you happier. It's gonna be something that you might be like, damn, I'm kind of insecure about this part of my body, but let me throw this tattoo on it, and boom, you feel happy about that shit. I do way more than therapists do.
Yeah, but skin don't grow back like hair do.
What you mean? Okay, but yeah, don't get me wrong. When you get a haircut, like when I get a haircut, I feel good as shit about myself. Like my confidence go all the way up.
Yeah.
When I'm looking dusty, I feel like shit. So I get that. But like I feel like as a job, I wouldn't want to cut hair first because I don't want to get no fucking hair all over my shit and my shoes and
So
like
you'd rather get blood and
wear gloves, bro. Like
bodily fluids.
yes, I would. Hair's just fucking gross, bro, and that shit just gets everywhere. And also I just
Bro,
feel
you
like
still gotta shave anyways.
I don't know, bro. I just don't care if you cut no one's fucking hair, bro. I just feel like that. It's not me. It's not my thing.
Where are both of those things going to be at in 100 years? Are people going to get
That
haircuts in
scares
100
me, yeah.
years? And are people going to get tattoos in 100 years?
I don't think people are gonna get tattoos.
That's why I'm majoring in IT.
It's like computers are going to be here in 100 years.
I mean, is any job like look at Elon Musk? He's starting to do the universal like payment stuff. You know,
That's great.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. I'm waiting for that Neuralink because I'm gonna get one of them bitches.
Hell
For real?
fuck no.
Yeah.
Are you guys vaccinated?
No.
Nah.
You're not vaccinated, but you're gonna get Neuralink. You get an implant in your brain.
I'm gonna get that Neuralink because I want my phone in my head so I can listen to my music. This is my favorite podcast.
Without forgetting your headphones.
Play that new Young Dog.
You see me like staring at somebody for like a good half an hour, like, yo, you good? Like, oh yeah, my bad, bro. I was watching a movie.
How you tap the headphones and shit. You gonna be like, what you say, bro?
Like,
Tap your head.
I can't hear you right now.
What are the reasons why you guys aren't vaccinated?
Instagram.
Because of the fact check, independent fact check.
Yeah. I don't know shit about it. So I was just like, bro, like everybody else is doing shit. I'm not doing this shit.
All right.
You feel me?
It's obviously a deeper conversation that could be had about it, but I feel like there's so much information being censored about why not to get the vaccine, and then so much information being pushed about why to get it. It makes me suspicious.
Yeah, right. But does your family like press you guys on it? Like, why aren't you getting vaccinated?
Hell yeah.
At first, there was a level of worry with my older family members. They're like, oh, if you're sick or if you're coughing, or, you know what I'm saying, just stay at the house. Now it's like, even they don't give a fuck. I feel like it's been so long, and it's like, bro, 2023, this shit's been out for 2 years. Like, nobody else is dying from it anymore. If you look around.
Do you guys know someone that died from it?
Personally, no.
Yes. Multiple people.
For real though?
Because I've worked at a medical clinic with old people.
They
So
have
yes.
previous medical conditions that
Yes.
could have been very related to their death.
Yes.
I don't know.
So my mom still gives me shit for not getting the vaccine. Every time I get a cold or something, she'll be like, you should have got the vaccine. Look at you. And then I'll be like, Mom, you've gotten COVID way more than I have. And you got like 3 vaccines. You got shit that you didn't even need it.
Doesn't it make you get COVID more?
I'm sure it does, because mad people that I know that got that shit also get COVID all the time. I'm like, I got COVID like once or twice, and like I'm chilling.
People that caught COVID are 7 times less likely to catch it again than people who get the vaccine.
Exactly.
Like that.
But you know what scares me though? I started applying for like real jobs.
Jobs will be respected.
Respectable jobs.
Yeah. You know, sometimes, I mean, because we're a little whatever. And what's crazy is that sometimes they're like, oh, like I go on Indeed and they're like, oh, you have to be vaccinated to get a job. And I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like, why? Like, what kind of shit? Like, bro, and you see how hard they were pushing that shit too? Like, I was seeing billboards that were like, I saw a billboard.
By Pfizer.
Bro, there was a billboard down US 1. This was before I left Miami. And that shit straight up said, it's your choice. And it just said, get the vaccine or die. And I was like, what? Yeah, for real? So those are my 2 choices: get the vaccine or die. Bro, on US 1, that
you see it on your way home every day.
I used to watch that shit on the way home, and I'm like, yo, I'm still not getting this shit, bro. Like, it's, and you know what's crazy? Like, the way they were just pushing that shit, bro. Like,
yeah,
like even the president was just like, yeah, you need to get that shit.
I hope you know if this is going on YouTube,
this is gonna get deleted, this whole video, because we just said not to get vaccinated.
Yeah, but this is like 2 hours in. They only check.
I mean, yeah, if it gets big enough though, if this hits like 100K,
now they're gonna become
down.
They're gonna become fans by the time they
subscribe to Nick Torius Patreon, where you can find all of our deleted content.
Oh yeah, like the video, comment, and subscribe. No, but you know what's crazy? It's so wild to me, right? Because I've been doing the podcast since literally right before the pandemic started, right? Today is February 1st, 2023. 2 years after I started the podcast. I started like Marchish when I was in the studio. And it's so funny because I remember when COVID first started, everyone was talking about it in every podcast. My podcast was talking about it. Everyone was talking about it. And then like 3 podcasts in, we're still talking about COVID. I'm like, oh, you know what? Can we like stop talking about it? Yeah. It's 3 fucking years later, bro.
Still talking about this shit. Bro, you want to know what's real crazy and funny though?
What?
Have you heard of anyone getting the flu anymore?
I got the flu the other day.
All right, well, shut up. Look, the way, what I'm trying to get to is that like nowadays people just be like, if you're sick or something, they'd be like, oh, you probably got COVID, bro. And it's like, how about flu season? You remember when that shit used to be something?
Do y'all remember Ebola?
Remember AIDS?
Exactly.
Alright, yeah, that's
like,
actual epidemic.
Like people don't even be talking about shit like this no more. People just so stuck on COVID. I'm waiting to see what the next COVID is gonna be. That's what I'm.
Do you guys think you can live with AIDS? Or you got it?
I mean, nowadays, but not back in like the 80s or some shit.
I think there was such a scare back then that it was like gonna kill you in 2 weeks and shit. And then Magic Johnson came out and he's
Easy
like,
E died from it.
What are y'all talking about? Yeah, he
did that for me.
Yeah,
but see, now you can get like pills and shit, or like I think
all right, so like, all right, so since we're on this topic, right? so people will say like, oh yeah, HIV is livable, right? Oh, you can just live with HIV, you know, bruh. I saw them pills was like $3,000 a month, and you gotta take it for the rest of your life, and they're not covered by insurance either.
it's like it's your choice. Take this pill or die. That's really what it be like, bro.
That's a fucked up episode of South Park where Magic Johnson just keeps blending money and drinking it.
Yeah.
And that's the
cure for
medicine for the AIDS. Yeah, they just say money's it.
That's crazy. That's crazy that you say that. That's so funny because it's so true. Like, it's literally money.
Yeah, if you got enough money.
You can live a little while.
I want to know what his routine was and what crazy ass medicine that he take that nobody knows it.
Crystal.
he has hella crystals just charging around him all day long.
Yeah, he puts them in the morning.
Just fighting the AIDS.
All right, so what is your guys's like craziest conspiracy theory? It doesn't have to be about like COVID or nothing, but like what's conspiracy theories you guys find like the most interesting?
Simulation theory.
Which one?
The idea that everything is a fucking a reflection of your soul in a sense. You live in kind of like this. I don't know. It might be real, it might be fake. A lot of scientists point to the idea that the simulation theory is the way it could be most possible.
Did you guys hear that? What was that?
What was what?
A pit bull's outside or something.
You heard it too, right?
Yeah.
What was dog or something?
I heard it. I don't know. It's something fell or.
Oh, I think it's my air conditioner. I think it's fucking up again. Because once he starts talking about the conspiracy, I start hearing.
It's a Wendigo.
It's because
some shit.
I was listening to Joe Rogan clips earlier today, like before I got here, and they were talking about some scary ass like ghost stories and shit. So now I'm like,
yo, I've seen a spirit before.
Cap.
No, I swear to God, bro.
For real? What was
and I don't believe in none of that shit.
Between seeing that and seeing a regular human being.
I'll give you a little backstory first. So this was when I was 10. I went to go see my grandma in Puerto Rico. And I'm at her house and shit, just minding my business. And there's a fucking y'all ever heard of a shadow person?
Like from meth?
A what?
Like what meth people see?
I wasn't doing meth at 10 years old, but
he was doing coke. The shadow people.
So, bro, what I saw pretty much was like in a place where there was nothing casting a shadow. I saw a perfect silhouette of a person where there wasn't any people, and it was in the woods, and it was just standing there, and I could feel it looking at me to the point where like I stopped breathing for a little bit, and I couldn't comprehend what the fuck I saw until I like snapped out of it and ran.
Bro?
Yeah. That shit was scary as hell, bro. I still think about that shit.
Have you guys ever had sleep paralysis?
No.
I've had experiences with
my dog be traveling in the astral plane all the time. But I got every experience.
Nah. I've fucked around with it.
Your shit died? Bro, why isn't that shit charged already?
No,
I've had clients be like, "Are you vaccinated?" And then I gotta be like, "No, no. We gotta find somebody else." I'm like, bro, what? Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Like older people?
No, just regular ass people, bro.
Might have had a lie about that once or twice.
Yeah. What about being vaccinated?
Yeah,
I've definitely
just
lied about
to
it, bro.
fucking make people comfortable. But I honestly, bro, like I'm not sick. I'm not gonna get you sick by not being vaccinated.
No, my sister was trying to make me get vaccinated to go to her
I
wedding.
didn't even pull this shit. I'm like, that shit tastes good as hell.
Yeah, I remember this nigga used to get me high as fuck at the tattoo shop.
We used to be high shit in there.
Bro,
bro, that tattoo, that's all I do, bro. When I go visit my brother, like every fucking break, yo, trying to go smoke. There'd be like 3-4 heads outside with a joint and fucking smoking, bro.
Can you be a tattoo artist and you're not high? Like,
Can you do any job not high?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like to tattoo high.
Why, you get squiggly lines?
Not even. I just like, I get too deep into shit. I fucking I'll use the wrong needles I'm not supposed to be using and shit.
Nah, some things I do better high, some things I do better sober.
Wait, how you use the raw needle?
Like, instead of grabbing like a liner that I need, I'll grab like a way bigger liner that I need, just because I'm too high and I can't focus on shit. So I don't smoke anymore when I tattoo.
Yo, you know what? What Cooper used to do that was so dumb to me now that I think about it?
What?
Then nigga would, all right, so any needle he needed, he would have it on the tray, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes he wouldn't use all of them and they would be unopened. And he would tell me like, oh, Nick, throw them away. But it's like,
why you throw it unopened?
They're contaminated. You touch the outside of it.
but why didn't he just leave him on his desk?
That's pretty dumb. Yeah. Cause I usually would just pick out what I need and then just leave it on the side. And if I need it, cool. If I don't, then I don't know. Maybe
you don't put it on the bro. You know how many needles I threw away now?
I mean, he had money, bro. He was just probably like, fuck this shit, bro. I don't care.
Cause now I'm a tattoo artist and I'm like, oh, cause he told me if it's on the tray, throw it away. So anytime anything is on the tray, I always throw it away. Yeah. But then I'm thinking, why the fuck does nigga put
extra needles and shit?
That you don't even need.
Exactly. And like, just leave them on the fucking, cause I like when I tattoo, I leave it on the desk. So I'm like, wait, all those needles I've been throwing away was for no reason. Just to waste nigga would. Well, I don't know what kind of needles he would use.
Yo, so Nick was working at his tattoo shop, right? And he's like, yo, I haven't been to the tattoo shop for like 2 weeks and they haven't noticed. And I just showed up today like it was nothing. I was like, what?
Which one? The last one I was at? The last one?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
He really straight up told me, like, bro, like, what type of job is that where you've been gone for 2 weeks and no one noticed you? And then you just show up like nothing happened.
Bro, I would literally come in, they're like, hey, Nick. I'm like, oh, what's up? And I'll just sit down and draw for like an hour. And I'm like, can I go?
They're like, cool, bro, do you? This is a fake job anyway.
Bro, it's so crazy because, all right, it's crazy because how, like, you know, like tattooing, they would always say, like, oh, it's a career, right? Like, yeah, it's a career. But, I mean, do you see it as that?
As a career? I feel like I have imposter syndrome where I just don't feel like my job is real.
That's why you're making $3,000.
Yeah. It don't, like, I don't know, bro. Like, this shit just, like, it's just not what I'm used to. Like, you feel me?
Anybody that makes a substantial amount of money has imposter syndrome to a certain
I feel
extent.
so, yeah.
Like, we feel like...
Is it a career? Yeah, it obviously is, because motherfucking the government still want a part of your shit, so it gotta be real. You feel me?
April 1st or whatever the tax date is. I ain't
Right.
my tax.
They're coming for you, bro.
You want to know something funny? So how often do you guys listen to your intuition?
Always, I don't know, every day. I don't know.
What do you consider, like a gut feeling or like signs or just in general?
Well, I don't get gut feelings no more. It's just like screaming at me now.
Hell no. You need to see somebody.
I will say I have a feeling of what I'm supposed to be doing, and when I am doing the things that I feel like I'm supposed to be doing, I feel good about it, and that's what kind of guides me. It's like my compass in a way.
Real shit.
So you understand it's important to follow your intuition, right?
Yeah.
So one day I was tattooing, right? It wasn't like a tattoo party, but it was like at a hotel, and like all these girls wanted tattoos. So I'm like, all right, bet.
Sounds like a tattoo party.
Have you done tattoo parties?
No.
You ever done one?
Nope. Never will.
Nah, they're fun, bro.
No, they're not.
I've been making money and smash. Bro, the tattoo party is the best, bro. I love them.
Sure. I mean, for each his own, bro. But go ahead, keep talking.
One day, you remember my boy went to the studio? That I brought you to the studio, and you were kind of bored.
Yeah.
One day, him and I had a tattoo party, right? And it's so funny. Like, he had a tattoo party of his own, and I had a tattoo party of my own. And it's funny because his was at like some like warehouse or some shit, and he told me he had like a horrible time. And then my tattoo party was on like the top floor of like this like hotel, and I made hella bread. No, it was at this house. It was at a house party, and I brought my boy, and I made like $600. I remember I gave my boy a cut, and it's like me and him were the only guys there. It was like all girls, no boys.
Well, you made that clear when you said all girls. So
no, it's because there's a Metro Zoo. There's a you know Metro Zoo?
Yeah.
There's
sure you do.
My cousin works there.
No, like the group, the artists.
Oh, no.
Well, because there's a lyric. Ruben Stick goes, "Orgy party at the Zoo Mansion. Only girls, no boys."
Is that what happened at that party? That you had an orgy party?
And then and then it's so funny because but whatever, like it's just the contrast between my experience of the tattoo party and then my boy's experience. He's like, bro, like everyone was like hovering over me like, yo, can I get a dick on my forehead? And he's like, hey, I said that 100 times today. You know how niggas be.
Right. I feel like Nick advertises his tattoo parties as like Yo, girls only includes free orgy.
Yeah, no, someone's gonna be inspired to become a tattoo artist. So it's like, what? You can fuck girls?
What, they do orgies at tattoo parties? You're gonna fuck up the whole tattoo game. Nick. Keep going, bro.
Nah, I be hearing stories, bro. Them niggas is fucking themselves up. So there was these 4 girls, and I was tattooing all of them, right? And it's so funny because all right, I'm not gonna cap. I'm a man like everyone else. You know, I'll give pretty privilege, right? Not even she was she was nice. She was the nicest one, right? She was chilling. The other girl, she was.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Not valid.
Not because the thing is, yeah, she sucked. She had bad energy. She had bad vibes, and she was ugly.
Did she really have bad vibes? Or she was just ugly.
Well, no,
You see what I mean, bro? That's why I don't believe in astrology, bro.
Translated
like this.
my bad, guys. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like, oh, this is the Nick show, and I feel like you guys are my audience. I feel like I'm on the stage right now.
This is the Nick.
We're going deep right now, bro.
Yeah.
You guys are like my Rory and Maul.
You're what?
Rory and Maul, like Joe Budden. Joe Budden has
Rory and Maul?
Rory and Maul.
Oh, Rory and Maul.
Yeah.
Still lost.
Well, all right. but my bad, I'm coming down. Basically, I was, like, I'm tattooing these girls and shit, and the girl, like, one of them, she was chilling. I fuck with her. The other girl. So, I had 2 needles, right? I had 2 needles left, and how girls are like, I want it dainty, I want it like line, like real thin.
You use a fat ass needle, didn't you? You sick person.
No, but the thing is like I had a 5 and I had a 3, right?
Uh-huh.
And so I could have done the girls with a 5, but I was like, oh, she's nicer. So
Damn, you gave the 3 to the prettier girl and then the 5 to the uglier one. Wow.
No, but it's so funny because my intuition was telling me, it said, Nick, use the 5 on that girl and then use the 3 on the girl, right? And I was like, nah, I'm gonna just do my own thing.
I'm gonna just listen to my wiener.
So you fought through more pain because she was ugly.
No, but I ended up blowing her out.
Wow.
Like, it's not even that
to
it was
the prettier one?
No, the ugly one.
You probably didn't even care. You're probably like, oh, she was ugly anyway. Yo,
What the fuck am I gonna ruin for her?
Right. He take extra long on the pretty girl's tattoo and then fucking just.
But it's so funny because the ugly girl, she could tell I was like, because I'm the only guy, so I'm giving the pretty girl attention. She's like, you know how girls are, like the other girl was not getting any attention at all. So she's like, like every time that I was giving this girl attention, this girl would like come in and like start an uproar basically, and she was basically like, I should have followed my intuition because this bitch, she. Basically just like blew my shit up for like 3 days straight.
Oh, she kept messaging you with the prettier girl?
No, the ugly girl. The pretty
because
girl.
You fucked up her tattoo.
The pretty girl, her shit was thick because the 3 was still too thick.
Yeah.
But she was chilling, right? She was cool. I think I saw her yesterday.
Bro.
But then this girl, bro, it's because the thing is, it's like, they always say like the prettier girls have ugly personalities. I don't believe that at all because this girl's personality was so ugly. She kept saying, "Oh, I want to give me a refund because this and that, da 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 da," because her shit was.
Because you blew out her shit. Because you decided to use a needle that shouldn't have been used for it because you thought she was ugly. Yo, more of the story is, bro. If you a busted chick in Miami and you got a tattoo appointment with Nick, just cancel that shit because he don't want to tattoo you anyway.
Hey, not chill. No. But the thing is, what I believe,
Bad Jones only.
What I believe spiritually is that
intuition.
It's
a pretty privilege.
No, but the thing is, I believe spiritually, what happened was she was ugly on the inside, so her tattoo reflected her ugliness.
Oh,
that's why it blew out.
He reminds me. Yo, a Jamaican barber. It'll grow into the hairstyle you like.
Not dead ass, cause why I use the it's still thick.
Bro, you blame the tattoo coming out bad on the girl. Like, how fucked up is that, bro? Wait, hold on. You probably sat there and was like, you know what? If your energy was better, your shit would have blown out. But since you gotta be so damn ugly, shit blew up.
Reflected, bro.
Reflected. I don't change the universe, right? The spirit just talked.
But she was reflecting.
She was reflecting the ugliness.
She was projecting.
I've actually said stuff like that.
That you're terrible, bro. That's just a terrible thing.
Not because you know what? Another thing that I did. There was this girl and she was like grieving a loss of her friend, and I tattooed her, and then it came out ugly, and then she told my boss, and she, you know, and then I said,
Was she pretty? Was she ugly?
she was okay.
She was ugly, bro.
She was mid. She was mid.
Okay equals ugly.
No, but the thing is like, cause as a, you know, as a tattoo artist. All right, so look, the reason why I'm called the art of healing. When I started tattooing and piercing, I didn't give a fuck about healing process, right? Like people would ask me like, "Oh, how does I heal it?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know."
This whole time I'm thinking it's a fucking spiritual thing. This man talking about, oh, it's just because I don't know how to heal tattoos well.
No, but that's what it comes full circle, because it's so funny because I never gave a fuck about the healing of a tattoo. I only cared about tattooing. So how does it work?
Just the moment, and then that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the aftermath.
Cause
not what they live with forever.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, because I started watching videos on, because I wouldn't ever know how to answer when people would ask me like, "Oh, how do I heal this?" Because I never healed them.
You didn't think to do research out of the first week of getting those questions.
You could have even been like, "I'm not sure, but you can go on YouTube and find out."
People been asking me, but
I mean, honestly, bro, is that really that unprofessional that to say like, "Oh, go and YouTube it"? Like, I mean, they can find the answer.
I mean, but yeah, but you're like, you gotta look at other companies and how they do it. For example, when I got my ears pierced, they get paid fucking $10 an hour at Claire's, but the lady made sure she told me how to take care of my ear piercing, all that type of shit. So I feel like as a tattoo artist,
you gotta at least have that, bro.
Yeah.
And even if you don't have that knowledge, you can, like, at one point I had these little cards with instructions on it, and I was just like, yo, follow everything on her and you should be fine. And that's it.
That shit, you could copy and paste somebody else's instructions.
That's it.
Yeah, I would always have a script, but I would forget.
The fucking Miranda rights.
Nigga would be like, do what you want with the tattoo. Depending how your energy is, it's how it's gonna heal. Right?
So if you meditate like 20 minutes every morning,
you should be good.
No, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying is like, I was always like, I never give a fuck about the healing process of the tattoo, and I feel like that's funny because I call myself the art of healing, because it's like it's like contradicting, you know.
It's very contradicting. Not that I know,
because it's now that's the part I focus on with tattooing is like the healing process of like their souls.
I'm talking about healing tattoos. One time, one of my aunts tried to fight my other aunt because she spilled the watermelon juice on her new tattoo. And I remember it was a big thing. We were at the fucking beach and she just had a watermelon juice all over her shit. But she was so mad, bro. And I'm like, why are you mad? You got the tattoo yesterday and you're at the beach. That's the first fucking mistake. You should have came out here with a tat.
Yeah, people go to the beach and be like, "Oh, you fucked my tattoo up, nigga."
And just be cooking that shit.
Your tattoo up. You shouldn't have been in the water. You shouldn't have been in the sand, in the sun. None of that shit.
You want to hear something funny? Chris had told me once. So he had went to this. He was working at his tattoo shop in Wynwood. I went to go get tatted with him, and he told me, he was like, "Yo, a client came in the other day and he got tatted, and then dude comes back like a few days later and his shit's all infected." And they're like, "Yo, like what happened, bro? Like why your tattoo look like this? Like, you know, we gave you instruction." So come to find out, the dude was like holistic and shit, and he wanted to be all like, you know, nature about it. And this motherfucker put yogurt on his tattoo because he thought the probiotics was gonna heal that shit.
What?
And his shit got infected.
My boy used peroxide, hydrogen peroxide.
Your boy dumb as hell. Nah, he is dumb.
Up and stings.
Bro, that shit looked like he put acid on his body. Yeah. That shit's bubbling up and shit.
Like, what's good with you, bro? Like, he just like all the blood and everything just got ate up because of your fucking peroxide.
Bro, do you ever get those people that like they're like nurse, like they'll see you like having one glove and you're not touching nothing, like they're just like super anal about what you're doing?
Yeah, I get people like that all the time. I just be like, yo, mind your fucking business, all right, bro? Let me do my job.
There's a certain level of that that's acceptable, because some people really are just fucking dirty. And
yeah, that is.
They
true.
have no, you know, business being behind a tattoo machine or a haircut machine. Or,
Chill. You don't get canceled,
bro. All right, so look, all right. So since you're not a tattoo artist and you're a tattoo artist, let me ask you guys this: if you see a tattoo artist doing some shit that you feel is rowdy, are you gonna step up and say, "Yo, my nigga, you cannot do that"?
Like if Brett touches his phone mid tattoo, his gloves on. Yeah,
that shit is dirty.
That shit is getting called out immediately.
So look, when I was getting this tattoo right here, right? Damn, I don't remember his name.
Don't drop no names, bro. Just keep it pushing.
Now I'm trying to remember
the name.
I'm trying to remember if you were there or not when he was there.
Let me see what tattoo it was.
It was this one. This is the revenge.
No, I don't remember. That shit like poop anyway.
He's like, don't say no name.
That wasn't a name. I was just saying literal shit.
Bro, imagine we could spend an entire podcast talking about that nigga.
Bro, let's not go down that rabbit hole, bro.
Bro, that nigga made that shit like a fucking like TV show, dog.
we worked with some dude, and his name was Poop, bro.
You ain't gotta say his name, bro.
I mean, that was it, bro.
He
was a wild guy,
bro. All right, so he
Shout
was
out Pooh.
Bro, you know what's funny?
Poop. I hope you're doing good, bro.
Yeah, I saw him on Rolling Loud the other day, actually.
Word?
Yeah, I went by myself though, and I was just walking around and I just saw that nigga. I'm like, what the? He's like, oh, Lil Xan just putting me back.
Oh, he's. Let me shut up. So, Pooh came up to me once and he was like, "Yo, bro, I want to get these tattoos. I want you to do on me." And this was like beginning of my apprenticeship. I just started tattooing, so I'm taking anything that comes through that they want to get tattooed. I'm taking it. Poop's like, "Yeah, bro. So I want to get 2 M's on my butt cheek," and I'm like, 2 M's, and he's like, "Yeah, because it's Mother's Day, and then I'm gonna show my mom, and it's gonna say mom because my butthole is gonna be an O, so it's gonna read mom." And I was like, "What? Like, bro, are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm serious." So yeah, Poop's out there and he got 2 M's on his butt cheeks.
I feel like
I did.
I feel like Poop is one of those elves that they say that they see usually on mushrooms.
Yeah, bro. He was wild.
See,
He was
the
a wild
benefit
guy,
to that tattoo is he can go to Eminem concerts now and say it's for Marshall Mathers.
Bro, didn't he say that?
No, he said that. He said, or if he goes and if he does a cartwheel, it'll say wow.
Oh no! You laughed so hard, my mic broke.
Oh damn. Are we done here? Are we gonna wrap this up? Yo, Nate, thank you for having us. I hope it's not another 2 years so the next time we coming on this shit. Definitely come by and visit me in Philly and we can, keep this going. Or maybe I'll come back here again and we can do this in here in this lovely studio that you got going on right here.
You know what we can do? You can just come every single day and we film like 10 episodes and we just say, oh, this was the next week and then the next week and we just change clothes.
So I gotta bring 10 outfits to your house
That's wild, bro.
and be here for 10 hours. Let's do it.
I didn't bring 10 outfits with me on the plane, so next time maybe.
Now, we were actually going to do that one day. Like, we were like, bro, like, because we used to film till like 8 in the morning type.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, we're like, oh, let's just keep filming more episodes and we can keep jumping. But I appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having me.
Gas handshake.
Welcome back. I will
Bro, you just give a hater ass handshakes. That's all it is, bro.
That's the second unsuccessful.
Next, like, man, I hate touching niggas' hands that make money.
It's the main mode of this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm just gonna edit. I'm just gonna add it.